I was hoping I could get in before the tune kicks back in and just had an awkward... Hello everyone, welcome to BuddyGames. I am Rosie and I will be joined momentarily by Nico. I think literally he's just shut the door, but I was like, no, we have to go live. The music is over now. But welcome to BuddyGames. Today we are going to, well, I'm very, very excited, especially to say that we're going to be streaming Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered starring Lara Croft. Here's Nico at the moment. Sorry, there you go. Special thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wheel's on his headset and it's still going. There we go. Quickly take it now. All right, Scott, thank you very much. I'll put you in the book momentarily.
No worries. I'll take the book over here. Hello, everybody.
There he is.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Rosie and I are playing Tomb Raider 2. Yes, that's it, baby.
Even though we're playing Tomb Raider 1.
Actually, we're playing Tomb Raider 1, yeah. But it rhymed. That's why I did it.
Special thank you to Marissa from Sandbox Strategies for sending us a code.
Yeah.
This is a very exciting opportunity for us here on BuddyGames. We're huge fans of Tomb Raider. And look, you can, we've decorated. We've got
Look at it.
my beautiful statue, which I've kept in the box for Christmas. We've got the 3 original games up there, which actually I bought that one. I think I bought it twice.
You can grab it if you like.
Well, I had to make sure because the version we had when, growing up, the version I had as a child was the double box version. And I remember buying this for £10 in a market because I was so excited it was the double box. Because I think you already own it, but you own the single box.
It's the big box, yeah.
And I was like, no, we need to have the big box.
Yeah. And there we go.
And also, you got Lara down there. There's a Lara on her bike up there. So lots of Tomb Raider
I should probably go out of the way. Here, this is the one that Rosie was on about, yeah.
Yay!
You had a very Tomb Raider Christmas coming your way.
And it was amazing.
This Christmas time around.
Chicken.
Let's see what everyone's saying.
Well, we can say hello to everyone.
Yeah, shall I do that?
Yeah, take it away,
let's go. Yeah.
Right, Donkey Kong. Yeah.
We have got Zarek 002, Bandit 7512, Archduke of Prussia, Chocobo Breeder, Zeromus, Iron Days here as well, Liam Coolgang, who is supposed to be with his Guardian Force right now.
That's the whole reason he's not here, because he had to be with his Guardian Force.
We have Chocobo Breed. Oh, I always said Chocobo Breeder. Aries Ashton, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome on in, Aries. We have got Bovanoid as well, Richie92. Saying, I'm picturing Liam and his Guardian Force trying to have a nice romantic evening, while on the other side of the wall is Rosie Nico causing usual BuddyGames levels of noise.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what's happening.
We never make any noise.
So, yeah.
We are the most silent couple. Silent night. Holy night.
SDR UK, thank you so much for the sub. We also have JJ Dub here as well. Hello, JJ Dub.
Is that the new
We got A7X Scott. Thank you so much, Archduke. Welcome on in, Archduke. Who else do we have, Rosie? We've got so many people coming in. Crash Bandicoot 1 is here as well.
Rosie MacLeod or MacLeod?
Rosie MacLeod is here as well. I see Monetary as well, who I had the pleasure of working with this morning. Young Crumpet, thank you so much for sub. We are on a hype train as well. Thank you so much
for making that this morning.
Yeah, we were working on something this morning. Georgia is here as well, saying Happy Tomb Raider Day, buddies.
Happy
yes,
Tomb Raider
it is
Day.
indeed.
Valentine's out the window. It's all about Lara Croft's birthday.
We got Sports Dog Demos Clay as well. Hello, Demos Clay and Sports Dog. Welcome on in. We got Miss Donnie as well. Hello, Miss Donnie. And I think that is everyone.
Have you said Merry Break and Owen Score?
Merry Break. I always say Owen Score, yeah.
Lovely jubbly.
Merry Break. Welcome on in as well. Rosie, not only... Oh my God, Senguri, thank you so much for the sub.
You got a lot to write in the book.
I got a lot to write, but I'll write it in a second because there's a lot we need to talk about as well. Because not only is it Tomb Raider 1 and 3 Remastered release day.
Yes.
Not only is it Valentine's Day.
Yes.
But it's somebody's birthday as well.
And I just said whose birthday it was.
Oh, you've already said it.
It's Miss Croft.
Yes, Lara Croft's birthday.
I was really fearing
and
what you
now
were
it makes sense why they released it on today.
It makes sense.
Now it makes sense, yeah. Do you know how old she is these days?
How old?
Yeah.
Well, she the first game was in 1996, so...
Yeah, but when she was born.
When she was born, my guess was that she would have been born in, the late 80s?
No. She was born in 1968.
1968?
Yeah,
really?
which makes her 28. What is it when the release of Tomb Raider 1 came out? So there you
that
go.
makes sense.
Yeah, so there you go. She is now somewhere in her 50s. She's probably like as old as your parents, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Only my parents don't have a big Croft manor with a lovely butler who's walking around.
Right. Before we move on, Rosie, shall I very quickly go over the Book of Eternity
You
as
can
well?
do. Are you ready to go over the Book of Eternity?
Are you guys ready for the Book of Eternity? The Book of Eternity, everyone. Yes, it is not this thing over here or this thing over here. It is this thing over here. I'm going to expect a lot of Lara Crofts around my head coming up. And this thing over here is not the Book of Eternity. It's actually the Book of Eternity 2, because this is the second volume that we're making for France 2 as well. Yes, which is the thing over here that you can see, this lovely drawing that I updated finally. It took me a year to update that.
You're so slow.
Yeah, so slow. Keep it up already. But yes, we have a blueprint, as you can see. We're going to have a cool sun as well. An authentic hardware shop with light bulbs for the moderators. Yes, indeed. And we're going to have loads of these other things as well to commemorate BuddyGames, and it's going to be super exciting, and everyone is going to have the best time living there. Yes, it is going to be the best France ever. So yes, please look forward to that one when we become super duper mega rich and famous. But that's a big if, of course, Rosie. We don't know if that's going to happen. But yes, how do I get in this Book of Eternity is what you ask. Well, it's very simple. All you have to do is either sub like Sangui, give bits like Miss Donnie, or you could donate any money towards us, or you could even raid into us for free as well. Any of these things you can do, and at the end of the stream, we'll be featuring you with a little shout out at the end of it as well. Hello, Vinard, welcome on in. Yes, and that is the Book of Eternity. So if you see us noting anything down or making any funny tunes about that, that is what we're doing. Yes, Rosie, let's go. So, Rosie, we got a code for Tomb Raider Remastered. I'm very excited.
Yes.
What's going to be the plan for today?
So the plan is perfect. I hope you all don't mind. I'm going to have a bit of a personal stream today. I'm going to be revisiting the first game.
Very personal.
And I'm basically just going to be telling you about my childhood memories and growing up. You know, like I said, I mean, some of you already may know this, but Lara Croft is genuinely my role model in life. Like, she is, you know, I've always aspired to be her. When I was a child, I always wanted to be her as well, to the point where I tried to get my outfits based on Lara Croft as well, which I'll tell you about in the stream and whatnot. So, like, with this remaster
Hunting
coming out,
down T-Rexes.
hunting down T-Rexes as well. So, yeah, Insomnia Lane, and this is going to be a Rosie lore dump, but it's only going to be for the first game, because Tomb Raider 2 and 3, when I was a child, I only had the demo for it, but we didn't actually own the full releases.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so but my God, did I play the demo of them over and over and over and over again. So I knew the demos very well. So I'm going to be telling you about my experience with Tomb Raider 1. We're going to be playing the game, admiring the remaster as well. I'm going to be playing on the remastered graphics because they're lovely. And also, I want to hear from you guys as well. I want to hear you guys all talk about your love for Tomb Raider and Miss Croft, be it anyone from the franchise and series and things like that. This is going to be a Love Tomb Raider day.
I also want to quickly read out SDR UK's comments. Are you ready, Rose?
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribed for 31 months, and our bonds strong and true.
Hey!
There you go. SDR UK, thank you so much for the little poem. But yes, I am very excited for this game.
Hello as well to Boss V31 who is in the chat.
Hello,
it's
Boss V.
wonderful to see you. Absolutely wonderful to see everyone. But Neeks, should we dive into the game?
Yes, I'm just penning away over here.
No one wants to see my face. We all want to see the game.
We want to see the game. Show the game. Show the game. Show the game. Show the game. There's the game. There's the game. Tomb Raider, everybody.
Tomb Raider. My goodness, look at her in all her glory.
Soji Stu, welcome on in. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm very bad at timing today.
So, yeah, this is obviously the beauty of this remaster I really like is literally if you just press the options button, it just changes it immediately. Why is
you can even change it in the menu?
Yeah, so in the menu you can change it. So for example, we'll just go through the menu super quick in case you haven't. I mean, this game's been going all over the internet, but in case you haven't seen it, this is Tomb Raider 2. I'll tell you what, let me pop down there.
Why don't we just remove the camera for just a second?
Yeah, just for a second. So then this is Tomb Raider 2. That's the original.
Oh my God, of course it wasn't widescreen back then.
Exactly. So that's the remaster for that one. And then this one's Tomb Raider 3.
She looks very casual for media
she's like,
coming down.
Oh, no biggie, just another day in the office, but she was the exact same in the original. So it's just a really... So as we'll be playing this, I'm sure I will definitely be flipping through the different modes.
I also love... I always very appreciative of this when video games do this, but if you go back to the classic layout for just a second, I love... Look, if you look at the pixels, it is like... Nier's neighbor. He's very sharp, and I love him when studios respect that as well. So that's really good to see. I'm really appreciative of it. So yes.
So this menu specifically is ingrained in my memory. The amount of hours I have stared at this screen alone, wishing I was good enough to finish this video game, rather than being a terrified little baby of the T-Rexes and the mummies, then skipping the levels only to discover it got more scary. So as soon as I got scared, I skipped the levels again, and then I finished it. So good old cheat codes, they were the best. The only thing that is different here is the controls pad, because back on PS1 you had a specific, I believe it was the PS1 controller that you had with the controls, but they've changed it. So that's one little difference as well. But you look like you're eager to say something, Nick.
No, I'm just reading some of the stuff that people are saying in the comments. I got Young Crumpet over here saying, "You're not the only girl I know who's been inspired to do video game content creation because of Laura, Rosie. She's really one of the most important and influential video game characters ever."
She really is, like playing... I'm going to be starting a new game, by the way. And hello,
Polychromatic Phoenix. Thank you so much for following.
That's a good name. But yeah, no, so like whenever I was a kid or even throughout my life, if I ever found something troubling and stuff like that, I would Lara gave me the confidence to be like, what would Lara do? Or if I tried to pretend to be her, it just gave me a bit of that morale and confidence boost that I needed through tough times as well. So she really is an idol, especially for me growing up.
We also have Crazy Murdoch came in, Campasaurus, and Flipper David. Thank you so much for coming in as well. Hello.
Thank you so much for popping in.
I can probably talk about the game whilst we're playing it, because there's going to be a lot of quiet moments in this video game, it is an extremely immersive experience, in my opinion.
It's one of the most atmospheric games.
Yeah, I love the original. By the way, it's also probably worth mentioning, this is actually not the first time we're seeing Tomb Raider in a new daylight, the original. There's actually a remake already done in, I think it was 2008.
Oh, something like that. Yeah, PS2.
And it's called Tomb Raider Anniversary. It's on a bajillion platforms as well. But this one, it goes more back to the original, and it plays like the PS1 game, from what I understand.
Yes.
But it has like a new lick of paint on it as well, which is very true to the original experience as well, from what I've seen.
I'm sorry, the only reason I'm just hovering on this screen, just to add while we're talking about this remaster specifically, is that this is the first time that the expansions have been on modern platforms. So, for example, you see here, there's Unfinished Business. That's the expansion for Tomb Raider 1. But this is the first time that they've been brought to modern platforms as well. So if you're wondering, what's this Unfinished Business? That's what it is.
Yeah. Right, I got a couple more things to say, but let's first play this out. Oh, remember these?
Yeah, so these cutscenes haven't, there's only so much programmed in. I think there's only so much that Aspyr Media, who were the developers, could have done with this. Were they the developers or the publishers?
But who?
Aspyr Media.
They were the developers.
There's only so much they could have done, but there are, in-game cutscenes have been remastered, which we will be seeing.
So they developed the remaster. So the original developers were Core Design, I believe it was. Which is where Peter Molyneux started. Well, not started, he worked there.
What's a man got to do to get that kind of...
Ain't nothing personal.
Ain't nothing
It's hard to say
personal.
exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great.
I've tied it up
Though
all the way up.
It ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No,
Doesn't this
Miss
work?
Jacqueline Napa does. From Napa
Hello, Jay
Technologies.
Lund.
You know, creator
Wonderful
of
to
all
see
things
you.
bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
There's the line! There's
It's
the
such a good
line!
line.
Peru.
We say that line every now and then as well.
Yeah.
Sheer walls of ice.
This is the first
Rocky
Nintendo
savage
DS, by the way,
winds.
Rosie.
And
Did you
there's
know
a
that?
trinket, an age-old artifact of mystical powers buried
Oh,
in
apparently
the
people are saying they can hear some
unfound
crackling.
tomb of Hualapek.
Oh, that might be like my camera or something, my
You can
microphone.
leave tomorrow. you busy tomorrow?
Sounds a bit robotic.
Sounds a bit robotic. Okay. We can't pause it now, can we?
No, so I can skip this cutscene and we can just hop in onto the game. But hang on, let's try the properties first. So it's gonna vanish for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then bop bop.
That might have done it, chat.
Let's see
There we go.
if this helps.
I also want to point out we have a Tomb Raider emote for today as well. If you go into your into your emote section, you will spot it. So there you go.
Okay, everyone's saying it's fixed. Thank you for letting us know.
thank you.
Whoa, don't know what happened there.
Yeah, because on our end the feedback is normal.
Yeah, it was
it's
all
fine.
normal, but thank you all for letting us know.
There it is, Rosie. That's the render that I made of you years ago,
Yeah, me as Miss Gruft.
and finally we can use it.
Karara, I don't trust you.
Wolves are noble animals, Rosie. Yo! Mid-air as well. Look at her go. She's not even looking. She just shoots like that. Full-on gunslinger.
Oh no, my friend. He's dead. Well, better crack on then.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yes! Hella yes from Miss Dawny. Hella yes indeed.
Huh. So, a thing that's great about the original Tomb Raider is, in my opinion, is that there are many, many secrets in Tomb Raider 1. So many that are very hard to find as well. And this game instantly also teaches you, don't just go in guns blazing. I know there's loads of like action, but like moments like that, like please be careful what you're doing. You can get killed very easily. Did you know there was a lever at the back of the level as well, at the beginning?
Was there?
Yeah.
We'll go back. By the way, Neeks, could you just look at the audio levels for me, just because I had to turn it
Yeah.
up all the way full. Is that looking all right?
Yeah, it's over here.
Yep, no, that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
If you think that looks good, just because...
I believe you can climb up here somewhere. To the left, I think it is.
Not yet.
Oh. Really?
I believe I know what you're referring to, but where's the switch, Neeks?
Oh, no, that's what I meant. Like, you can climb up here. Or something. Like, here to the right or to the left. That's what I always thought. Well, in any case, another thing that's cool about the show, Rosie, is that just like with other remakes out there, you can actually flip the switch with the graphics as well.
Yes.
Could you show that super quickly?
Yeah, let me
Because
just
it's
get through
super
these.
satisfying.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Pop.
There we go. We're back in the OG. Now, it's not fully the original because it is also in widescreen, as you can see. But one detail I really enjoy, chat, is that the game actually runs in 30 frames when you are going the old mode. So, yeah. Let's see what other people are saying in the chat. Miss Donnie, thank you so much for the more bits with the hell yes. Let's see. Oh, ring. There it is.
So I know this secret. Was this the secret you're referring to?
Yeah, that's what I was referring
Yeah, that's
to.
why
Yeah.
I was just like, it might be later on. Like, literally a smidgen later on. But I trusted your word.
And Karai says, pour the leather, crunk. We have Georgia over here says, oh no, my friend is dead. Better go destroy some rare archaeological finds.
Yeah.
Also, Georgia, I was really excited to let you know about this because, one, you're a big fan of Tomb Raider, and two, you're a big fan of trophy hunting. Now, this game got you covered. Rosie will probably not show it, sadly, but if you look into this game, you can get not 50, not 100, not 200, but 269 trophies.
A lot of trophies,
269.
But no platinum.
Nice.
But
yeah.
no platinum.
But no platinum.
But no platinum.
Yeah, it's bonkers how many trophies there are in this game. So, yeah, I know, Murdoch. It's madness how many there are in this.
There are so many trophies.
Yeah. Is that a new record, said Crazy Murdoch? It depends, because it is a trilogy.
It's divided, so they do divide it between Tomb Raider 1, then the expansion, Tomb Raider 2, the expansion. So they do divide it into like 6 categories. But so as a total, it's 260 odd.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you can already hear, this game was very quiet as well for its time. But what Tomb Raider does is that it uses music sparingly, which is done by, there you go, by Nathan McCree, by the way. Wonderful composer. Because what I love about it is that it uses music sparingly, but when it plays, it is intense.
Yeah.
In the original.
By the way, chat, how is the audio? Is it too quiet, too loud?
I should probably turn it up a little bit, though.
Yeah, I feel like we might be missing out on like the musical moments, but
Yeah.
the shooting is also very bang, bang, bang. So
Rosie, you've obviously played already a little bit of it. How does it play?
So, I saw someone in the chat asking, it might have been Keposaurus Rex who asked, but you can play this with tank controls or with modern controls. I've been playing so far this whole time with tank controls. It just feels natural to me with Tomb Raider because I've played it so much. So if you see Lara going like, whoa, like, you know, around some big corners. Hang on,
Yeah.
this will be a better example. Here she goes, watch this. So rather than going right, she's going to go, whoa, like just has a big old curve to her running.
Yeah.
Then that's the reason why. It's because I'm playing it on tank controls, but I haven't actually tried the modern controls. I'll tell you what, I'm going to treat myself. Let's give it a little whirl.
So this game is also very innovative for its time because the creator of the franchise.
Oh, this is weird. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not used to this on Tomb Raider. Oh,
It's because you have to rewire 30 years of gaming
yeah. So
over
literally,
here.
so to compare what just happened. So when you're in tank controls, if you press left or
wait, thank you.
something, if you press left, then Lara will do like the little turnaround as in her body. And then she also does the running movements, whereas now she just goes. She's just like...
So this game is quite interesting, chat, because it was quite innovative for its time because Tony Bratt, the guy who created the Tomb Raider franchise, he was looking into Virtua Fighter back in the day. Now, if you don't know what Virtua Fighter is, it was basically the predecessor to Tekken, for lack of a better term. And he looked at that back in the 90s, and he thought, you know what? I think an action game like Indiana Jones would work really well in this style.
Yeah.
And that's what they pursued with it. So they started doing that, and then they were like, okay, let's try to add these characters in as well. And then some of the other co-developers said, this starts to look way too much like Indiana Jones. Like, we want to look like a game, but we don't want to be Indiana Jones. So what they did is they went back to the drawing board, started creating other characters, because Tony was also the character artist for the game, because back in the day, there was only like 6 developers on the team, and that was quite big already. And they had to draw 3 characters was the objective, because 3 is apparently the magic number when you create characters for any production. And they realized when they were doing that when Tony was drawing was it Laura at the time, he kind of fell in love with the character design and was like, no, we got to focus on this character. And then her original name was apparently Laura Cruz, believe it or not. Asher here as well. Thank you so much for coming along. Welcome
Hello,
on in.
Asher here.
Her original name was Laura Cruz.
Laura Cruz.
But the problem was that with the American publishers and stuff weren't really like a big fan of that because they thought Laura is such a difficult name to say for Americans. So they changed it to Lara instead. But because Lara obviously has origins in Britain because she's British herself, as we know with the passport at the starting screen, they were looking for a different name. And what they used is, maybe some people in the chat don't know about this, but they used a telephone book, which is essentially a giant book where everyone's name and addresses and phone numbers will be written down in it. So if you were looking for someone in your hometown, you could then look up a name and then figure out, okay, that's their number, so I can call them up and stuff. But yeah, they were just looking through it, and then they were looking at the cruise section, and then they were like, Croft. That sounds about right. And that's where the name Lara Croft comes from. So there you go.
I've just thought, Neeks, as well, we might need to move the positioning of the webcam because we're blocking Lara's health.
Sure, we can do it over here if you like.
There we go. Now I can see what situation I'm actually
Listen to
in.
this music as well. So intense.
Oh, a bit early.
And it's so good. It's in silence for so long, and then suddenly it kicks off. It is so intense.
Sorry, everyone's saying, like, Georgia says Nico having to explain a telephone book. Phobanoid says, ouch, getting a book phone explanation or phone book.
Look, chat. If there's people from like 25 or younger, there's a good chance they didn't grow up with a telephone book. Just saying.
There was a big book which had everyone's mobile or home numbers on it. We didn't have mobile numbers back then.
That was another thing I love about this, is that, Rosie, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, is in the original PS1 games. A lot of people haven't played them these days because, you know, they've kind of grown inaccessible over time, and they've been focusing so much more on the Crystal Dynamic games that these older games have basically just been like faded away over time. But because there are such a huge audience out there that still resonates with the classics, it kind of rejuvenated when the release came out. Because I don't know if you guys have been like on social media, but everyone is talking about these games and how much it means to them. I have seen so many female content creators absolutely crying their eyes out from how nostalgic and how much this means to them.
Well, when I first booted this up, I was, Purple Says, thank you very much.
Thank you, Purple Says.
But when I first booted this up, just hearing the menu, even though I've seen the menu so much, I don't know what it was. I think just, if anything, I'm just so grateful right now that it's having its moment in the spotlight again for what it was. It's like,
because this is your Lara Croft.
This is my Lara Croft. This is the one that I grew up with.
I remember this bit. This is for the lever, isn't it?
And just seeing everyone online just also being like, Lara Croft's back, like this, that, and the other. I mean, obviously we've got the recent, more modern adaptations, which is also great. But this Lara's always my special baby.
Yeah.
So I got goosebumps just hearing that music again, seeing the menu brought back to life on a modern day, sort of like polishing.
Purple says, thanks, buddies. Love Tomb Raider. One of my first PlayStation games, along with Zero Divide.
Yay!
Yes!
No way! That's awesome!
That is amazing. Yeah, and what is it? When it comes to my history with Tomb Raider, I have to sadly admit, I did not grow up with that much Tomb Raider myself as a kid. However, I did catch up with the franchise over time, and I love seeing other people play them as well. I know that Scarfulu, a friend of the show, has played a lot of, Tomb Raider. And obviously, I love seeing you play Tomb Raider as well. You did a huge session with Tomb Raider 2 the other day, with the boat section, which is so intense.
Because I've been actually replaying these on my Vita over the years, like whenever I've gone traveling or anything like that. So I'm up to Tomb Raider 2, and then when this got announced, I was like, well, I might as well just hold out for this now. And I got to Tibet in Tomb Raider 2, so I got really far. But now I'm just like, I'm going to replay 1, and then I'm going to play 2. These are going to be like my little, like, I'll do a level and then like I'll come back to it another day. This is going to be my little game for this year.
we got a couple of comments as well, Rosie. And Georgia here says, Nico, at this point you're going to have to explain landline phones too. Open the whole can of worms. SEO UK says, this and Final Fantasy VII out this month has me believing the 90s are back.
90s are back.
I won't accept that we're near 30 years removed from the OGs. Yeah, that's what it is. I think Tomb Raider came out in 1996.
Yeah, 1996, the first Tomb Raider.
Yeah, we can look that up very quickly. Yes, it did, 1996. And Final Fantasy VII came out in 1997. So that's 1 year later. We have Monetary, who says, I was definitely too young to understand the game. I never got as far as Rosie is right now, but still spend what must have been 100 hours into it.
Yeah, honestly, like, it was such a good replayable demo. Sorry, or even just like the first game. The amount of hours I put into Croft Manor alone, just running around.
Lamode says, I love the t-shirt, Nico. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. It's my Spike Spiegel with Lupin the Third down here as well.
Lupin
yes. Two animes that I deeply love watching. I see Lee Magis is here. Hello. Says, hey guys, nothing beats the dive into the Venice canals. As a kid, I could not get back to that open door after hitting the switch.
Oh. But well, in all honesty, the whole of Venice in Tomb Raider 2 is intense. Like, even revisiting it, like, today, I'm like, I don't remember where I'm going.
No.
And it's such a difficulty spike for this game, because whereas here you have a lot of creatures and wolves and stuff like that, Tomb Raider 2, literally, you just got people coming around the corner and going bam, 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 and just shooting you and eating your health away. It's intense.
Can I also, Rosie, could you show me something as well? Because I think this is also quite interesting about PS1. So when people make UIs for PlayStation-themed things, right, could you just quickly show the menu to me, please? Like this, chat, like the items spinning around. So not only is this very PS1, but what was very cool about it is that there were 3D objects. It's so gimmicky these days, but back then to see these 3D objects spinning and spinning whilst you can spin them was so ahead of its time.
I remember like being a kid and watching all of these.
Yeah, like, you know, if you compare this, for instance, to, let's say, a game that came out a few years before that, like A Link to the Past or something, Zelda, right? That is just a grid with items on it. But now, not only are the items 3D, they spin, and they spin like this. They don't just go on a menu, like, on a two-dimensionally. So, it was super cool to have that back in the day. Anyone remember the Lucas 8 ads with Tomb Raider? I don't remember those, I'm afraid.
No, I don't remember them either.
I have caught up with them in the past. The Crazy Murdo says, the PS1 can produce mind-boggling graphics.
Mind-boggling
You know
graphics.
that screenshot of the skeletons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what game that is, though.
Wasn't it a demo? It was part of the demo.
I don't know, but you can definitely look it up what game that was. Now, I've got a question for... it was Kingsfield. Thanks so much for Go. I've got a question for all the female viewers in the chat. Now, if... it obviously depends if even Tomb Raider... Well, not Tomb Raider. Lara Croft was your role model. But how many of you, at one point in your life, wanted to have either... what is it? A teal leotard or tank top? Just because you wanted to feel like Lara.
I really
or the red sunglass, the red circular sunglasses. How many of you out there were like, I want these because then I feel like Lara? Because you had one with the swimsuit, I think it was.
I used to, when I was a kid, I wanted to have all of Lara Croft's fashion. And I really wanted... Well, no, sorry. I had a swimsuit which was like the sort of tank top style and then shorts rather than like a typical bikini.
Yeah.
And I loved that swimsuit because it reminded me of Lara's gym outfit in the first game, just without the tracksuit bottoms. And even my mum used to call it the Lara Croft outfit because I used to love it so much as a kid that I would just be like, you know, running around pretending to be Lara Croft. And my mum knew this. My mum, like, she doesn't, you know, play video games or anything like that, but she knows of Lara Croft.
Yeah. Above average Andrew wants a yes from Liam, and
Yes!
Karaya comes to the rescue with that one. Karaya, thank you
saving the
so
day.
much.
But I also, when I was a kid, whilst wearing that same swimming costume, there used to be like a swimming pool that, you know, you could just go and take kids this, that and the other, but they had like a swimming slide which had a shark on it.
Yeah.
And I used to like run up the stairs towards that shark mouth, and like with my finger pistols pretending I was Lara Croft, because I used to be really scared of it because it's a really scary like the shark's mouth was like fully open, teeth, there was like, you know, it looked like blood, but looking back on it was probably just really red gums. But I used to be terrified at first, but then again I pretended to be Lara Croft. I ran up to those stairs. When I got to the shark, I used to be like,
Merry Christmas!
Thank you so much, Karaya, once again.
And then because of that, I was able to go on the shark slide and had a great time.
Richie92 wants a Crash Bandicoot noise. Bring out the butter. We're going to make some toast.
Why is he gone British?
Oh, that's what he sounds like, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. To be honest, like, well, yeah. He's more Australian, but or Australian, sorry, but yours just sounded really British. Bring out the butter, mate. We're going to have some toast. Me being British. Woo! Sorry.
Sorry, I was reading the chat as well. But yeah, Yeah, I really like the Tomb Raider games. I love its atmosphere in the original ones. It is intense, but also quite gruesome if you get killed by any obstacle in this game. Because if you've played the reboots, you will know that there are some horrific death scenes in that one, and it stems from these games as well. Because in these games, you can die in quite
horrific ways.
Yeah, I don't really want to spoil which ways could happen to you, but when it happens, it hits hard. Like, you had actually a moment ago with Tomb Raider 2, when you were playing it, before we started the stream, where you made a very big leap of faith, and it landed you in a death trap.
Yeah, like
when that happened.
shards of glass.
Yeah, and it was horrific to see. This game definitely gave me some trust issues. Yeah, I can totally see that, Stu.
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's so many moments where you're like just running along, having a good time, and then it's just like, you know, an enemy comes around the corner, or you jump and then...
Oh, this area. I remember this area, Rosie.
Have you just realised where we are?
No, but I do remember what happens in this area.
What happens in this area?
Just keep going.
Are you phone
Oh, there it is! There it is! Is he less scary on PS1? Is he less scary? Yeah, he's a lot less scary.
No, I think he's like, look at those teeth.
Look at those pearly whites. I think he's sleeping with his bat friends. What do you think?
Yeah, they're just all taking a big cuddly nap.
Wait, did you perhaps do anything to them? Or are they generally just Rosie?
No.
Right,
there we go. Whoop.
Ooh. You had to do like a nice little.
Well, yeah, like I love the moments where you just run around and you just go like jumpy, jumpy, jump. I never realised that these were snake skins. I only realised it when I played this in the remaster. I was always like, I just thought that it was like a nice material.
I thought it was scarves.
Yeah, I thought it was scarves, and it wasn't until this I was like, oh my god, they're snake skins.
Yeah. Excuse me, chat.
No,
yeah.
he's poorly.
I still have a bit of a cough. So yeah.
Oh, apparently the 57
Oh,
bits.
I know what's going on. It's a switch thingy. It needs to be switched back to Crash Bandicoot.
Whee! Yeah, I know my Miss
Oh, the
Croft.
skulls are now like in 3D.
Yeah, rather than just like...
Look at that, chat.
It's much more daunting just having all these skulls staring at you. Like,
Ooh. Who even does that? Who makes a wall of skulls?
how many people do you need to make
Hold
a
up.
wall of skulls?
Kevin Scully! We need your expertise. What do you think of this?
Is Kevin in the chat?
No, I don't know, but I waked the whole chat up, though.
Yeah, the whole chat's just like, huh!
Yeah, I fell asleep on his stream yesterday, remember? But yeah, we have a little running gag with Kevin Scully. When we see a skull, we need to ask him, what do you think of this skull? Because he loves, his skulls in video games.
He does love them. No, I used to do this thing as a kid because if you hold up and then do it, Lara will jump up like this. And I used to get, like, all the time as a child, I was just like, no. Like, yeah, like purposefully to make sure that I didn't just keep on jumping up on the rocks.
Can you also quickly show Lara Croft's 3D model up close if possible?
Oh, God, okay.
Is there not
I have to, like, mess around
Is there
with...
perhaps a photo mode in this game? I've seen people on social media share screenshots
Oh, I don't...
in quite dynamic ways. I bet it's possible. Let me see if the camera... Thank you,
Archduke
Archduke.
suddenly just had to scream. "Ah!"
Maybe we can find like a camera or something in the game.
Maybe. I don't know, though, but...
Georgia says, back with my girl dinner. What were we having?
Dinner!
We were having pizza.
Yeah, we have pizza on Wednesday just because we have to set up for the stream. Although I got very sad because hang on. I'm really trying to get this camera for you. Hello, the Yorkshire Joe! Wonderful to see you.
Welcome on in.
Hope you're having a... I'll tell you what, I'll try later.
Yeah, that's okay. Actually, that's perfect, that angle.
Oh, I just started running. She
Okay,
was running.
one more try and that's it. There we go. That's enough. Like, one thing I love about this model, if you compare her to the PS1 version, right, this is what we had to make do with. And we had obviously these 3D renders on the side as well, which is like, this is what we hope we can put in the game. But now, after 3 decades, they've actually recreated it. So this is what it looks like when you look at the posters, the magazines, the manuals. That's the Lara you think of, and I love to see.
Miss Croft.
Yeah, and I love to see that version is back, because obviously in the anniversary, they're going for a more like modern approach with it, like a newer approach, and that's fine. That makes total sense for its time. And with the reboot, as the name already implies, they were trying something completely different. So it's just so cool to see. What is it? What do you want to say?
Sorry, I just saw what Richie said, and I'm going to try it a bit. Let me just pick up these.
But yeah, what is it? It is so cool to see them actually trying to stay faithful to the key art with that one.
Oh, look at that! There's so much to remember here.
Aw.
Oh, well, I don't know what pose I've got. Oh, look at this! Oh,
There
I
you
didn't
go.
even know this was a... Here she is. Oh, she looks
She's
like
doing the boogie.
She looks like she's doing the Fortnite dance, the one where it's like...
Wait, what?
Like that one. The like... She looks like she's doing...
Which one, chat? Which Fortnite dance?
Do I need to explain Fortnite to you after you explain the
No,
telephone
I'm just
box?
more like, which dance? Oh,
So-
it's the floss.
Yeah, it looks like...
She's hot mid floss right now. That's what you're saying.
Oh my god, I did not know this was a thing. I'm so gonna take so many pictures. Like this.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank
Oh
you
my
so much,
God.
Asper, for that one. That's really nice. Yeah, because I saw people on social media post like, oh, you got the Max Payne as well. Her. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Would you like...
Whoa, hold up.
Yeah, so that's when she's shooting,
Yeah.
and then everything else is just normal. She only has two... Like... No, I don't want a cookie. Hey, and then she's like... Hey. No. Ah!
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
here
that-
we go. So this
Oh,
is
look
this
at
is like
that.
this is like the swimsuit I used to have.
No, that's the Croft Manor outfit.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like when I had the
Oh,
swimsuit, it
yeah,
was
yeah.
inspired by this.
I see.
And then you can even put on the wetsuit. The problem-
that's the
I
one.
really wanted this jacket when I was a kid. Like I really wanted it. Lara and Leon Kennedy.
I was about to say, who wore it better,
Well-
Lara or Leon Kennedy?
Well, I think Lara does, but because of Lara and Leon Kennedy, I always wanted a brown leather coat, which is why I got one for my 21st birthday from my parents. They're like, what would you like? Oh dear, bathrobe?
Yorkshire Joe says, hello, I just bought this game a few minutes ago using my gift card for Christmas. I played the original when I was 7, so super nostalgic for me. I'm so excited.
Yes!
Yeah, and enjoy the game. It's going to be lovely. Hopefully you're going to also get Final Fantasy Rebirth as well, because obviously it's another 90s game at the time as well. But yeah, absolutely. I hope you're enjoying it. Kratos says, random question.
Push it.
Oh, right. Okay. We've got Zerimus here saying, does she still say no in an annoyed tone if you're trying to use an item the wrong time?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she still goes, no.
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 Yeah, it's pretty much like a kid telling you, that a kid doesn't want any food or something, right?
And Kato Z, what's happening there on the 30th of March? Just out of curiosity. No. Hello, the piggy.
Hello, the piggy. Welcome on in. We've got a, since you're subbed, we've got a Lara Croft emote for today. Just to let you know that that's a thing. That was another thing. So Twitch updated its policies with emotes and stuff in the past. But what was really cool about it was that due to our sub points, we've unlocked already so many of these emote slots. So one day I woke up and I was like, wait, why do we have 10 emote slots? What do we do with this? So I had to very quickly fill them all up. So expect more cool emotes coming down the line as well, because we filled them up with emotes that we had from our Discord. But yes, we're gonna obviously add more cool stuff in there as well, because I think we have 5 dancing emotes. We should probably limit that a little bit.
We have so many dancing emotes, no one knows how to actually dance.
Yorkshire Joe says, I have to check that one out. I used to watch my brother play the original Final Fantasy VII, but never played any myself.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
it's
great games.
Yeah.
I mean, recently, our friend of the channel, Kevin Scully, who also does streaming, he's been playing through the original for the first time, and it's been a joy to watch him experience so many beloved moments, like, without knowing anything. And he also feels, like he said to me yesterday, he was like, the time is just flying by with this game. So Yorkshire, definitely check him out.
Kato, if you have any offers like that, if you go and look at our description down below, there's an email there. And we also have a contact panel. If you just have anything like that inquiry stuff, just send us an email and we'll look into it. It's just that, you know, when we're streaming, we can't really make promises and stuff like that live. We've got 73 people watching us right now. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I want to put the key in the door.
Yeah, this is actually our first time actually really playing Tomb Raider games on BuddyGames.
I've really wanted to for ages. I would love to do it. So I've always said if I brought Produce back with individual streaming, which I would love to do, I really want to start off with a marathon of the Tomb Raider games. That's how I would want to come back to streaming. And I would probably do, like, you know, as many as possible, including Angel of Darkness. Which, if some of you know my work on YouTube, knows I have a bit of history with the Angel of Darkness. That would be a good plan. Thank you, Zarek. Jesse says,
Hold up.
"Oh, leave me alone.
I'm busy.
Leave me
Jesse
alone.
here, welcome and hope
I'm
you're doing
busy.
well.
Leave me alone."
You finished Alan Wake 2. Without spoiling anything, how was it? 'Cause I know you've already told me, but I want you to
You
say
can't
it
say
to the
anything
chat
because
as well.
I really want to play Alan Wake 2. We even played Alan Wake Remastered over the Christmas break together so that we could be ready for Alan Wake 2. And then we didn't have time for Alan Wake 2.
And then we talked to like 5 people or something, and they all said, you gotta play Control as well.
Yeah,
and we were like, okay,
I was going to say,
we'll play that one next.
I was speaking to another friend, Nico, and they also said, yeah, you got to play Control. So I was like, okay.
Hot Bruce Wayne says, hey folk.
Hello, Hot Bruce Wayne.
With a dancing pug in there as well.
Dancing pug.
Jesse, this game is really cool. You can switch between like the old graphics and the new graphics super easily like that. It's got a photo mode as well. And it's got hundreds and hundreds of trophies. I'm not even joking. There's like almost 700, almost 300.
700 trophies!
A7X Call, thank you so much. I think Liam probably has tangos around here somewhere, but he's right now,
he had to have
watching
an evening of love.
Dear John with his
Marley
Guardian
and
Force.
Me, which is I love Marley and Me. I haven't seen it since I saw
Notebook.
it once. The Notebook.
What? Give me some chick flicks, chat. Give me some chick flick
Mean
movies.
Girls. Mean Girls is legit.
Is that a Valentine's Day movie though?
It's a chick flick.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That's true.
Name it a chick
I'm
flick.
thinking of like, you know, the typical movies. 27 Dresses, says Georgia.
Oh, 10 Things I Hate.
Chicken Run, Christopher.
10 Things I Hate About
Yes.
You, or is it 21 Things I Hate, or is it 10 Things I Hate About You?
Oh, I don't know. I rarely have watched any chick flick movies.
Romeo and Juliet.
50 First Dates. Was Kevin
Pretty
Scully here?
Woman. Domino says I wouldn't say Mean Girls counts because I love that movie. It's like if Domino likes the movie, it doesn't count. No, Mean Girls is legitimately a fantastic film.
Transformers the movie.
Transformers the movie.
Yes.
Can I say as well, the ultimate film you should be watching today is Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. Thank
that's
you
a
very
great
much.
one.
Drop
That's
in
a
my
great
mic.
one.
I legitimately love that film. I watched it on loop when I was a kid, and Angelina Jolie used to be my favourite actress purely because she played Lara Croft. I mean, that was the only reason why.
Kevin Scully, there was a moment in this video game where there were loads of skulls in it. You were just like 5 minutes late.
You were 5 minutes late,
You were
Kevin.
5 minutes late, Kevin.
We prepared the skulls and everything for you. Nico
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
But yeah, there's skulls. Yeah, there they are. Look. we need to know, Kevin. What do you think of these skulls?
Sorry, I'll get closer to some skulls in a minute. Dear John, that's a great one. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Scream as well.
Scream. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zerima says great casting for the Tomb. I'm presuming you mean the Tomb Raider film, and yes, Daniel Craig's like first big screen role, wasn't it? Ooh.
If I had to make a
Farming
pick
Health.
for for like a romantic movie to watch, even though, you know, they're not like, you know... Yeah, I won't say too much about them, but those are the ones that I really like. Is A Silent Voice, I think, will be a good one as well. Although it tackles a lot of other topics at the same time. Or 5 centimeter per second, which is also
that's
as a Makoto Shinkai movie, and it's one of my favorites out there.
So I'm gonna have a cheeky save here, a cheeky little save because it's been a while.
We want just like that. If that's a Valentine's Day movie, that is like the Die Hard of Valentine's Day movies. Jessica says, "Oh, Nico, A Silent Voice is amazing." I know, Jessica. It's like you go in with an idea of what the movie is, and you come out of it completely different. I love that movie so much. It almost brings me to tears every time I watch it. In 2 big moments in that movie, loved it. Rimmer as the butler. Was genius.
Yes, it's so genius. So Rimmer is a character in Red Dwarf, which you haven't seen.
Yeah.
And he's like the hologram. You might have seen him. He's got like a big H on his head.
Yeah.
But the actor who played him plays the butler in Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
and
right.
it's a very good casting choice.
Deadpool movie for Valentine's Day. You know what? I can see that work. That seems like a bit like an anti-Valentine's Day movie. You know what I mean?
Valentine's
It's like
Day.
we just want to watch a good funny movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's have a good laugh. Chris Barry is his name, according to Domino.
I can't remember. I can never remember his actual name. But
Also, Domino, congratulations on your trophy quest as well. I think I saw you beat Persona 3 Reload the other day.
Domino. Woo!
Yeah, Domino actually did it, chat. So I was trying to get the Metal Gear Solid Platinum trophy, which I will get back into at some point.
You're
but
just
I've
not
been
good at the
yeah,
game.
I'm just not good enough. No, but I have.
I had to do Raven on hard mode
I've
for
worked
you.
my absolute butt off for BuddyGames lately, if you may haven't noticed in the Discord. But yeah, video games haven't been really much in the cards for me. Oh, and I've always been playing a lot of Persona 3. That was like the one game I spent all my time on, if I had time. But yeah, I'm going to give a quick shout out to a couple of people because we got a couple of streamers in. Let's start off with the first one. Unless you have something to say quickly, Rose, because I'll probably go on a spiel for a bit.
No, so I'm just currently way up, just focusing on some big old swingy axes.
I'll give a quick shout out to Jessie Kidd to start off with. Jessie is a lovely streamer who also loves getting platinum trophies in video games. Not so much as, lately, but she is a big fan of PlayStation games as well. I do check out our streams every now and then, so do check her stuff out as well. It's wonderful. I will give a...
Oh, Yorkshire, I will save the game. Very good shout. Just seeing if there was any secrets or anything here. But...
I don't think I can give a shout out to Kevin yet. Not yet, but I'll do the spiel. Also, do check out Kevin Scully's streams as well. He's currently going through the original Final Fantasy VII. Absolutely lovely because he's doing it blind. He doesn't know what the game entails. And he's currently what we would consider like the part where Rebirth more likely will start. Because after remake, it ends at a particular bit. If they proclaim it's going to be like the remake, as the original, then that's where Kevin is. That's where Rebirth would take place.
Yes.
So yeah, we obviously know what's going to happen in Rebirth, but sorry, the bear goes.
The bear's like, I don't want to be on
That was a baby bell moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was an
The baby bear.
A baby bear.
It was a baby bear.
It was a baby bear moment.
Look at this scenery, by the way. This is. Oh.
And Domino.
Go on, cannonball.
Hang on. Just get this old bear.
It's
quick.
over, bear. I've got the higher ground.
But Domino, I completely agree. Like when you're on Dondoko Island, that's why I had to pull myself. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll do that when I've killed the bear. But I had to pull myself away from Dondoko Island because I easily spent 4 or 3 hours in there already, and I was like, I've got to carry on with the story.
Yeah.
But now I'm sad because I've had to put Infinite Wealth on pause for a bit due to work. Woo! Because I've been very busy with this and Helldivers 2. But I cannot wait to delve back into Infinite Wealth.
That's a weird place for a bear to take a nap.
by the pool. I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. By the pool, nice and chill. Yeah.
Very, very chill.
Jesse Kid says, if it's not a friend, then why is it friend-shaped?
I know.
Jesse Kid, have you ever seen the ears of a bear?
I love bears so
Have you seen
much.
the ears? I love the ears of a bear.
I just love bears. The only time I've nearly cried at a zoo. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do that when I killed the bear. The only time I've nearly cried at a zoo was when I saw a honey.
It was an
honey-
African bear.
An African bear.
Yeah.
An African bear cub, and it was so lovely.
It was a blue bear.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was so lovely. I was there with Nico, and even you were like, "You okay?" And I was just like, like just fully crying. And that's when I realised how much I love bears.
Hob Italian.
Thank you so much, Hob Italian.
Grazie. Let's put you down over here. Welcome on in. We're playing Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered.
Starring Lara Croft.
Starring Lara Croft. And we had a review code provided to us by Sandbox Strategies. Again, thank you so much. We actually got the key, what is it, yesterday, the day before release. But because we already had such a tight schedule, we could only stream it today. But yeah, again, thank you so much for giving us that early copy offer
It's also
as
it's
well.
Valentine's Day, and what we're going to do apart from that, we don't like each other.
Yeah. We only play video games.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Valentine's Day super quick,
Yeah.
a little birdie told me that Nico, you've never tried a jammy dodger.
I've never tried. No way!
So
See, oh
I
my
know we
god,
don't
we
do
talked about
Valentine's.
this days ago.
I know we don't do Valentine's because our anniversary's so close.
No
but
way.
I got him some jammy dodgers so you can witness his first time eating a jammy dodger. These ones are raspberry flavoured. I remember, I swear they were strawberry flavoured, but our local shop only had raspberry. So
Okay.
So you can try your first. Everyone, Danny May says what? Kevin says what? How have you never had a jammy dodger? Says JJ Dubs.
We didn't have them in the Netherlands. So yeah, you know, you just look at, what do I know about like British biscuits and which ones are popular? It's like only this year I saw somebody saying like, oh, they were like a British girl living in America being like, oh, they've got jammy dodgers at this store. I love this. And that's when I was like, I've never had one of these. I love the whole chat is just freaking out. Right. Would you like to have one as well?
Oh, if we're
So,
offering, but
just-
you've got to have the first bite.
Let me just at least show it to the chat. This is what a jammy dodger looks like. This looks like the shield of what is it? Of a Dragon Quest character. I won't lie.
Actually, I'm
it's
very happy with
the
those
shield that
stats.
Erdrick has. Right, let's try one out.
We got Lazy Clay Gamer as well in the chat. Hello, wonderful to see
Oh,
you.
these are going to be great.
Do you like?
I'm so sorry, Liam. It's very crumbly.
My God, they're all on your lap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got something like this in the Netherlands, but we got with Stroop.
Yes,
It's very dry, I won't lie. But
Do you think so?
yeah,
Oh, I
it's-
said I was going to save, didn't I?
but what is it? I think they're really nice. Absolutely.
Oh, I loaded. I wanted to save. Ah!
Fool! You fool!
It's fine. I think I just have to go down here anyway.
Chad, would you like a jammy dodger? We'll sign them for you, no?
Kevin says, hope Liam didn't hoover the bunker today. Sorry. Well, so what do you think? So they're a bit dry, but apart from that...
I like the jelliness of it on the
jelliness.
inside. Yeah.
George has redeemed a
I will,
hydrate.
if I'm like thirsty, I probably wouldn't buy these though, like I said. But I do think they're quite nice, yeah. I think if I was a kid and I had to have like biscuits to school or something, I wouldn't mind having these.
Oh no, I want that secret just because it made me feel... No, I don't need it. This is just a stream. This is just... No, I want it. I want it. I can't carry on without getting that secret again. Sorry.
Daddy May said, I'm eating them too now. Couldn't resist.
Yay! Jammy Dodgers! Yeah, Davane says you need it. I need the secret because that stat was... Oops. Oh, it's okay. My health will come back in the next level.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, uh-huh.
No. No, she does. She goes... No, that wasn't uh-huh. I think she says uh-huh more in Tomb Raider 2. Oh. Lee says, forget Tango, sponsored by Jammy Dodger.
Yeah,
That's going to be our new one.
That's the thing, right? The Brits, they figured out their biscuits. They have good biscuits over here.
We
Absolutely.
do have a good biscuit.
Yeah, digestives as well.
Well, now I know
Hobnobs.
when we next go to the Netherlands, we should take a bunch of like biscuits and other snacks, so our friends in the Netherlands can try them.
You want to know what the absolute best biscuit is that you guys have? In my opinion,
Bourbon.
Objectively, it is bourbon.
I knew you were going to say bourbon.
Because obviously prices have gone up,
guy.
sadly. But there was a time when bourbons were insanely cheap. For like 30 pence, you could have like 30 of them. And they're so tasty. And they're like the right amount of thickness when you want to dip them in your tea so that they become soggy, but they don't become too soggy where it's just a wet mess, right? It is perfect. It is perfect to have on its side. It's tasty. It's perfect. Exactly. And it works with tea. It works with tea wonderfully. So, digestives, they're great. But bourbon takes the cake. Bourbon takes it for me.
When we go to the Netherlands, can we host a British party and just invite all your friends and family around?
Or like a honey tea, but then with all British biscuits.
And be like, Nico's been away for so long. He has many findings to show you. He's studied the world of England and he's come back. And we'll do like a little explorers party. And you can be like, I've discovered this little bear called Paddington. I've met him, you know. I met him at London Paddington Station.
Lazy Clay Gamer, welcome on in.
Hello.
Says, I hope we also get a remaster of Tomb Raider 4 and 5 in the future, as well as a remake for Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. That last game for the OG desperately needs a remake rather than a remaster.
I do think Angel of Darkness, because I like the idea behind it, and I like how
Wasn't it rushed as well?
It was based on a French book, or I believe it was a French book, but either way, it was based on a book which I thought was really interesting, and I did find it was a very interesting sort of story to follow, but just everything else about it was a bit of a miss sometimes.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I also want to take this opportunity. I know that Liam has already done this, but because we've got such a full house, I will show this. Buddies, you guys have been very generous to us over the Christmas break. Because we are trying to collect, video game consoles for BuddyGames itself, so that the Buddy Bunker will always have this kind of equipment. And one of them is a PlayStation 2 that you guys got us.
Shiny
and
PS2.
This is not just any PlayStation 2, it is a blue PlayStation 2. Look at that. So
it's so pretty.
I've got look, if you've got this controller at home, right, this is what it looks like. Let me just put it against it so you have a bit of an idea of what it looks like. But yes, we've got a blue PlayStation 2. You gave us the budget for a normal PlayStation 2, but we found one for cheap somewhere. And it's a bit scratched here and there, but on camera, as you can see, it looks wonderful.
Shout outs to Nico as well for giving it a big old clean.
It needed a big old clean as well, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's up and running, it's working. And we're absolutely going to use this one for BuddyGames, so thank you so much for making that possible.
Thank you
Now,
all.
whether, if I'm going to be around or not, or Liam is going to be around or not, who knows, right? Whatever the future brings, now BuddyGames will always have PS2. And that was the point. Also, hooking up a system constantly on and off it's not good. They're not really meant to be done used like that. So
this is one thing I really like about the remaster. So, sorry to interrupt you completely,
go
but while
ahead.
I'm here. So, this game's added a lot more lighting to the original, and this is when I first noticed it. So here you're like, oh wow, look at this lovely bit of lighting. It really brightens it up. The original is just it's like remaster.
Anybody
original,
home?
Remaster. Original.
It's like, go back. For those who don't know, those who know.
So that's a new game I like playing within this game, which is like, wait, is a hole meant to be there?
Lamode says, did they come with the blue PS2 controllers too? No, that's not what they came with. I know there's also memory cards for it as well, but we already have controllers from you guys, so I was just more like, we don't really need any nice controllers with that either.
Oh my god, sorry, Lee says, Buddy Bunker,
Well, now.
Buddy Basement.
This is more like it.
Very good.
Yes!
The Piggy, thank you so much for the bits.
Thank
You're also
you very
going
much,
in
the Piggy.
Book of Eternityyy. Can I also get a hashtag Real Partner Hours? Because we are over 75 viewers. Thank you so much for checking out BuddyGames.
Hello, Carl. Thank you so much for the subscription.
TRG, thank you so much.
And also, Carl's message says, Happy Valentine's Day, buddies. Whether you're spending today with your partner, friends, or by yourself, just remember you are loved here and that nobody will love you as much as Rosie loves Caden. You ruined it. I've never known anyone ruin a message as quickly as you just did. But you just had to spoil the Valentine's niceness in you,
This is why
Carl.
you read a message before you read it out.
This is why Carl's a big meanie and he smells. Oh, but Nico.
Yeah?
There's been some skeletons here.
Oh. This is the bit.
This is the bit.
This is Matt. By the way, this is Matt. Like, everyone already knows about this. I mean, for goodness sake, it's in the title with us. But imagine if you're playing this game, because there is no way, there is zero way of knowing. Yeah, look, nowhere on the box does it show about a T-Rex about to come your way. So can you imagine playing this game and then suddenly there's a giant T-Rex in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's satisfying. Look at that. The disc is in green.
Yeah, the disc
over
is
there.
green as well. Now, Neeks, this is something else I really like.
Yeah?
So this is like the build up to the T-Rex
This
here.
is... Yeah?
And then, are you ready?
Yeah?
Look at that.
But look how menacing that is. You can't see anything.
I do think that this is more menacing. Like, I think this is taken more of an anniversary approach, I think. Because anniversary was very similar to this.
This is still like, it's just unsettling.
It's
But
still
that
unsettling,
is
but
like, you
this-
have to go in there.
This is why the T-Rex terrified me as a child. Because, you know, first of all, you're like, oh, dinosaurs. And then literally you run. And then, let's just show the original.
Yeah. Skeletons.
Actually, I better show the
Can you
remaster because people want to
Give
see
it a look.
what...
There's skeletons in this game.
And then it's like T-Rex!
Whoa! I bet the T-Rex was inspired by the T-Rex from the PS1. Also, he's got like such an egg head in the original.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Shoot his belly!
Does he know how to hunt? Yeah, no wonder the T-Rex died off. Look at them.
I mean, T-Rex versus pistols.
I know, Kevin, the music.
The music's so good. Here he is.
Domino, you are correct. This is Dino Crisis. Early phases of it. Look at that. Dino Crisis on PS5. You've seen it here first, folks.
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. There we go. And then...
The Yorkshire Joe says the music is so fantastic. It's a bit hard to find on Spotify. But I'm pretty sure the original soundtrack is on Spotify. Because if you look up the composer for... Oh my god, are you going to do that?
Looks like she sat on the T-Rex.
It does.
She's just like... Ah!
Yeah. But yeah, what is it? God, I've completely lost my trail of thought with that over there.
I could even do it, which is like this in a
The bathrobe from the ending of Tomb Raider 2.
I just got this T-Rex in my bathrobe, no biggie. There we go, and then field of view.
Everyone's keeping track of the naughty list now. Are people actually updating that? Because I'm pretty sure there is a tab of that in the BuddyGames Discord.
Well, that was fun. Anyway, back to secret finding. The T-Rex saw through the bathrobe. She had to die.
Merry break. I'll leave that for Rosie to read out. I know she wants to read that one out.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Yes!
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Isn't there one where he literally just goes, let's get some ice? Or something like that. It's not even a pun, he just says it. It's just in the script.
Excuse me.
That's fine. Oh, that was a big old slurp in the middle there.
I'm really sorry. Jesper, welcome on in. Trust me, I'm okay. How are you doing?
Hello, Jesper!
Yeah.
How are you finding Resident Evil? Tell me how much you love it, and do you fancy Leon?
Oh God, Jesper.
As much as everyone does.
You must have channeled in at the State of Play. That happened recently. How are you feeling about the Until Dawn news?
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, Jesper is a big fan of the Super Massive games.
Yes,
I always get
Supermassive.
confused with Super Giant, Super Massive.
Supermassive.
Supermassive, thank you. Yeah, he's a big fan of those games, and I've obviously finished Until Dawn on this channel. So yeah, I'm very happy to see about the about the remaster, I think is what they call it. I think it's just called Until Dawn. I don't think it's something like definitive or remaster, but yeah, they're going for something new with it. Yeah, Supergiant is Hades. Yeah, it's just like I always get those two confused because they've got very similar names.
Did I just come from here? Oh, no, I didn't. Hello, little dinosaur. Oops. That's right, you go scream in the corner.
I played all three, lazy. I played all three of Tomb Raider 1 versions. Of
Yes.
PS1,
Yep.
Anniversary,
Yep.
and this one.
Yep, I've played all three. All three.
And
Whee!
all three of them are fantastic. And I'm not saying that to sound like some kind of seller. I genuinely think all three of them are really good.
This is just a fantastic game. Tomb Raider 1, like, I mean, I know loads of people say that they think Tomb Raider 2 is better, but I genuinely think Tomb Raider 1 is the best one. I haven't played much of 3, like I said, in all honesty, but the atmosphere and the raiding of the tombs and the setting and the architecture and the design is so what I want from a Tomb Raider game. It's
Yeah.
just, you are a person exploring tombs rather, like the cities and stuff, they're all great and brilliant, but I want tombs. I want to feel as if I'm exploring the unknown, these ancient artifacts.
100%, yeah.
Like that. So that's exactly what this
That's,
game nails.
You know when I said that they wanted to make an Indiana Jones game? That's what they did with Tomb Raider 2, because Indiana Jones is known for this adventurous movie that takes place in many locations.
Yeah.
Which is what Uncharted also took a page from. And Tomb Raider 2 took a page from that as well. So that's why Tomb Raider 2 goes on so many of these other locations.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe they didn't have the budget at the time to explore other areas in Tomb Raider 1. But yeah, that's a thing apparently. Big KC is here as well. Hello, Big KC.
Hello,
Welcome in.
Big KC.
JJ Dub says, I've played all three as well. I think overall 1 is the best. 3 can get a bit confusing, and 2 is very... Oh, wait, as in the trilogy. Excuse me. Yeah, I thought you meant the versions of it. When it comes to the trilogy, I've only played 1. I've played a tiny bit of 2. And I've not played 3.
I've played 1. I've played 80% of 2. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I was going through them on my Vita, but then the remastered got announced. I was like, well, I might as well wait.
Yeah.
And then 3, I played the demo of a lot. But you know, when you're younger and you don't actually, you have the demos for all these games, but you could never find the full version in a shop.
Yeah.
You just never could. So that's why I've only played, really, Tomb Raider 1. That's why this one's especially very special to me. Especially very special. Right. I'm going to see if I can do a handstand to look cool. What?
Yeah, the second job. Fingers crossed on that one. You're liking... was it Resi 4? That's wonderful. That was my game of the year last year. Game is amazing. Feels like Toon 3 remake. I recognize the game with first frames. Very excited for Until Dawn remake. Curious if it's just a remake of maybe some of the new scenes and extra stuff. But yeah, very happy about that one. Yeah, from what we know is that it will have no fixed camera angles anymore. So that's one big thing. And they're gonna... I think someone said that they're gonna... put the game in another engine, which allows them to show more graphics and that kind of stuff. So it's definitely going to be a little bit different. It's a lot of people don't know if it's either a remaster or a remake, because it falls very much in the middle of that. But yeah, we will have to see what other news comes out for that one. Handstand, says Bovanoid.
Woo. Yeah, sorry, I did a handstand. I was reading what JJ said. And already, sorry, but JJ, I thought, like I was saying earlier, like, I think people forget the difficulty leap from Tomb Raider 1 compared to Tomb Raider 2. So what's Tomb Raider 3 going to be like? That's going to be a lot of save, save.
Yeah, without going too in depth about it, from what I've heard, because again, I haven't played it, is that you need to ensure that you pick up the weapons when you can.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're going to have a real hard time through the game.
Ding. Give me that.
Ooh.
A little flippity flip. And up. up we go. Right, let's get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
Donk. Archduke said, so the Tomb Raider games are very difficult. They're not like... So I think the first one is a lot easier than 2. Like I said, I can only really talk on behalf of 2 because I've played like most of that compared to... or a lot more of that compared to 3. Like 1's definitely got its hard moments, but Tomb Raider 2, it chucks you in it. It's got lots of smaller enemies as well, which I like. The spiders you get on the Great Wall of China, they can just drain your health if you're not careful, or if you think, no, I don't need to get them, and they're just like nibble, nibble, nibble. But it's mainly because they introduce more human enemies, and the human enemies can they can just be around any corner. They've got weapons, they're fast, so they are fully a big, like, something not to mess with. So I'm just remembering how to...
Don't mind me.
No, that's fine. There is a... Hang on, I think maybe I need to sprint from here. Oh, God, how do I get up here again? I literally did it earlier today. I'm having a complete blank. Oh, my God.
Hold on.
What was that giant Lucasade bottle doing here for?
Hold on, because by request from Domino. Domino, here you go. Oh, I don't want to move anything else. Here you go. No, hold on. I'll place it over here. A Lucasade bottle just for you, Domino. There you go. I'll put it there for just a minute.
A Lucasade bottle just for you.
There you go. Jamie Corrock, hello. We're sponsored by Lucasade today. No, we're not. How are you doing, Jamie?
Oh, that's annoying me. I literally did this earlier today.
George is like, get the bag.
Get the bag. Come on, get up there.
Right, I'm going to put the... Look, there we go. Go away.
Go away.
I'll keep it there so that Liam will one day when he comes back to the screen, he's like,
he's just
why
like,
is there a Lucasade bottle here?
Lucasade bottle?
What did Nico do this time? Yeah, for those who are subbed, what is it? We have a Lara Croft emote for today as well, so please feel free to enjoy it and spam that one in the chat for as much as you like. TV Corrock says, what do you think of the remaster so far? It looks good. I think it's really good at the moment. I know it's on many platforms as well, so you got plenty of choice on which one to play it on. It plays a lot like the PS1 game, so if you struggled with those original controls and stiffness of that, this is not going to be a game that has like a quite updated, but there are modern control options in it as well. Everything is widescreen, including the old graphics, which you can swap between very easily, which is a lot of fun. And it's got a photo mode in it, so if you like taking pictures and like, you know, looking at your old video games from different... Does the photo mode work in this as well?
Oh, that's why I've got to go.
But yeah, there's basically lots
of... yes, photo mode. Oh, sorry. Let me get in a better area.
Yeah. There's basically lots of cool quality of life improvements. So if you love the original, I think you're going to love this game. Yeah, there's just lots of like cool little quality of life improvements in that sense. And it's so good to see, obviously, the OG Lara back. Because I really have missed the original design and the original, you know, powerhouse model of Lara, who just, you know, kicks bum. She just keeps going. She perseveres through everything. I love that. I love that version of Lara. Archduke, thank you so much for the gift sub.
Archduke as well. You're in the book of Eternityyy.
Archduke, how are the dogs doing? I have to know. Did you guys know that Archduke has a dog called Buddy?
Buddy. Oh, I just love this woman. I love Miss Croft so much.
Yeah.
Like, whenever we played imaginary games at, like, you know, at school and stuff, I was always like, I'll be Lara Croft. And I'm Lara Croft. I remember Sly Cooper, weirdly enough. I was always like, I'll be Sly Cooper. I'll be Lara Croft.
How did you justify to your parents to get gun holsters as a kid?
Oh, no, I wasn't allowed those. Oh, I can't believe I messed up that jump. I haven't messed up that jump in years. Whee! That's all right. But luckily, my mum... Well, that's another story. So I used to really want a small backpack like this, just so that, again, I could be like Lara Croft. But the closest thing I had was the smallest backpack I had for a long time was a zebra like plushy one. So I used to wear that, and it used to be my Lara Croft bag and also my Croc Legend of the Gobos bag, because Croc also has...
Oh yeah, Croc also has a little bag.
Has a little backpack. So if I was ever pretending to be Croc or Lara Croft, I'd always take that zebra plushie bag out and about.
We've got a couple of comments coming in. Let's see.
From Domino.
Georgia says over here, I've got a pair of gun holsters for my Lara and Jill cosplays. We have Chibi Korok over here saying, I played the game, I played the original a bunch as a kid. It's been a long time since I've revisited it though. Chibi, did you also have this one? So we got our copies in the back over here. This is the big box version of it, which came with a emerald-like looking disc. Oh, sorry, Rose.
No, it's fine.
An emerald-like looking disc. So yeah, because I know there's a couple of versions out there, and I bet most people actually played the platinum version, because that one also sold like hotcakes.
Yay!
Miss Donny, thank you
Miss
so much
Donny
for the
with
bits.
chocobo.
Love the big box PS1 case, but buddies, have you actually seen Rosie's giant Lara Croft figure over here? Do we have the big count? Yeah, we do. Look at this. I'm just going to bring this forward quickly. Yeah, you can keep playing on that screen if you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm just...
Look at this. She got this for Christmas.
Ta-da! I love it so
like this
much.
year's Christmas, not like Christmas back in the day.
I screamed. I absolutely screamed.
Look at that. That's so cool.
It was a gift from my brother and and all the family. It was so lovely. Jim Karras
from
and the
Daddy
kids.
Caddy.
Jim Karras and the kids. Thank you very, very much. I love it very, very
Right.
much.
Let's go back to the game. Did you know that Tomb Raider was on the Sega Saturn first? I did know that, yeah. I did know that.
Sorry, can I just read as well? Before the comment goes, that Lee Madger says, I now have a Ben Star head behind me next to an incredible print. Already had a couple of comments of, who is that handsome man sitting behind you on work calls? That's fantastic. I know exactly which, it's the Gamescom flash face. And if that's the case, I'm surprised that your colleagues at work can recognise it, because it's so bright, and especially if you're on a work call as well. Fair play to them for recognising that it's a handsome man behind the mask.
Lazy Glazes, have you played the Sega Saturn version? I did not grow up with the Sega Saturn, so sadly not. I would love to own a Sega Saturn. It's the one console I actually don't own. We have... I saw another comment. Let's see, where was it? Wobble J is here as well. Says, hey, never played the actually played the original Tomb Raider. Maybe a stupid question, but are they worth playing?
Yes.
Well, I think they are, absolutely. I think that they are definitely a little bit of a product of its time. However, the remaster, like I said, have added a couple of nice quality of life improvements in there. They are tough as nails, but they are very rewarding and very good if you like exploration. Plus, it apparently has hundreds of trophies, so if you're like a trophy hunter, then you'll be satisfied in that way as well.
Yes, and if you're someone who is joining, so I've been playing on tank controls, but just in case you don't fancy tank controls, I'm just going to show an example of modern controls as well. So Lara's a lot more like da 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 da, which is very weird for me. Oh, even jumping's X. And what's pick up item then?
Square?
Hang on. Ooh. What's pick this up? What's triangle?
There you go.
Oh, well, so there you go. So I'm like learning. I'm not used to modern controls of Lara. Like, to me, this feels weird. I'm like, duh, duh, duh. The fact that X is jump, I'm like, what is this? I grew up with square as jump, X as jump, R1 as jump. Like, so many games on the PS1. Oh, this is weird. I'm changing it back.
I've got a question for you, Rosie.
What's that?
What is it? If my memory serves me correctly, you had two buddies approaching you at the Final Fantasy Union, being
I
like,
did.
So I don't know, Lee, if you want to, I don't know if you were one of those people. But yeah, you had two people approaching you, be like, I watch BuddyGames as well.
They were like, we were watching your Persona 3 stream. I was like, oh my god.
We were, says Lee. Yeah.
They were.
That's it. You know what? Sorry, Liam. Let me see if this works.
Sorry, Liam.
Don't mind me for a second.
Oh my god, Nico's just...
Oh, it didn't work. Okay, just do a little thing, and I'll manage this.
Well, those are my stats for there. On to the next.
Don't mind me. It'll all make sense. I'm not being antisocial.
He's being so antisocial. I buy him jammy dodgers. I'm playing. To be fair, I'm also like, leave me alone.
This is
playing
weird.
Lara
I'm
Croft.
watching myself whilst I'm live. I have to do this on my phone quickly.
I knew you were coming. Run, run, run. Still run, still run. Still gotta run. Whee! Whee! Off it goes. Ba-dum! How many people do you think got caught out by that?
Wait for it.
Oh, I was hoping I could get the jump on them, but they got the jump on me, to be fair.
And there we go.
Oh,
Lee, thank you.
Nico!
Yes, I can note myself now down. Lee, thank you so much for checking BuddyGames out. This one's on us. It's always super cool to hear people talk about BuddyGames outside of these streams. So yeah, there you go. This one is on us.
This is when everyone in the chat goes, I've been following for years. Where's my subscription?
That's fine. The second you go out and just do grocery shopping, people are going to be like, I watch BuddyGames.
I watch BuddyGames. It's like we go to an event and everyone goes, like, you know, for BuddyGames purposes, everyone's like, I watch BuddyGames. And it's like, well, has Nico got a big old wallet for you today? No.
Hold up, is that like a nice on that? Oh no, it's a turkey.
It's a turkey. Is that a nice?
It looks a bit like a hand that goes like that.
Nice.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can see it, to be fair. Yeah, I can see it.
Richie92 says, I'm getting free subs every other day.
Yeah. Every time Richie sees you now, Nico, you just be like, oh, I saw what you did on BuddyGames. I watch BuddyGames.
Yeah, but Richie, you are one of two people who have a coaster with your face on it right now.
Yeah, but it's not a free subscription that you paid for, is it?
Look.
Also, Lee, I hope that you guys had a fantastic time at the quiz as well. Because I had a brilliant time at the Final Fantasy quiz. It was great fun. I don't know where this voice has come from, but it was a lovely time.
Oh, Lee has another comment for you, Rosie.
An additional thank you from the wife, Rosie, as you took a picture of the drinks menu. She was drinking Hellfire all night, but neither of us thought to take a note of it. It was, it was incredible. Hellfire was a very spicy drink. Like, I know that they said that it was a bit chilly, but it was the kind of one where you drink it, you're like, oh, this is warming, and then you're like,
Rosie,
oh, it tingles.
The drink was called Hellfire!
What do you expect?
Well, you know, you've also got a cocktail called Sex on the Beach, but I don't see anyone having sex on the beach whilst drinking it. A cocktail name is just a name.
Yeah, but it's not going to be icy or something, is it? Goodness me. Crash Medical was like,
Excuse me, Rosie?
There's a
Good
drink.
lord!
It's a drink. It's a drink name. Just
Thank you,
because
Lamode.
don't
Thank
see
you,
it,
Lamode.
Mr. Butico says, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Oh my god, have I been drinking them wrong the whole time? I've been having them without
I can hear nothing. I can see nothing.
I can see
Therefore,
nothing.
there is nothing.
Oh, we do love.
Chocobo Breeder highlights a message saying, Naughty Rosie!
Culiama says you're not supposed to be watching.
Kevin
you know what,
Scully
never
says,
mind.
FFX on the beach!
Final Fantasy X on the beach.
Zerma says, you're going to the wrong beaches.
Apparently so. Apparently they're the whole market. Oh, God.
This is when you realize that the United Kingdom is an island, and you're like, oh no,
Oh,
there's
no.
coasts everywhere!
It's
What
all
do we do?
Everything's a beach.
Everything's a beach!
I thought it was a very private matter, but apparently not.
Lee says, Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day.
Rosie, think of the children.
Jimmy Corrick is the name of a drink. To be fair, like, you know, just from the name of the drink, I've never explained what the act is. The act could just be hugging.
Just says,
Alexa, play Love is All Around.
Oh, Awesome.
Can I just say, we got iPeria here as well, sharing some memories of Tomb Raider 1. It's so lovely to see all of you, like, share these memories of the original Tomb Raider.
Yeah, share more memories.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. SSX on the beach is Leviathan.
What does iPariah have to say, Neeks?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no.
It says, I remember playing the demo of Tomb Raider 1 back in the day on the PS1. That and Soul Reaver were likely the first third-person 3D games I ever played. Both of them were IDOS, by the way, to some extent. It was such a different experience. Back then, shoulder buttons controlled camera turning. It was so awkward compared to now. Yeah, I remember that with games like Medieval as well. We have to use the L and R button to turn. Absolutely. Ape Escape is a very funny one as well, where you don't really have that at all. You only have R1, and you have to just kind of just lock into whichever direction you want to go. My favorite part of Tomb Raider is the part with the Midas hand.
Oh, Midas hand, yeah.
Yeah.
The touch.
And I love it because a lot of people on social media did not know about that. So
it was so famous when I was a kid.
So when I saw that happen, I was like, "Oh, that's classic. That's so cool." But they were like, "What's going on?
What is this?
What is the meaning of this?"
It's very horrific as well. Like Lara's fully like like she fully just goes
It can't be pleasant.
Well, no, it's not a very pleasant act. We did it. I opened the first gate.
Oh, you got Blood Omen installed at work, Domino. Nice.
It's a Blood Omen, man.
So my friends swear by Blood Omen.
No, I didn't do that. Oh,
lucky you, though.
Oh, I went to run and jump, but I pressed jump too soon.
Oh god, I just realized because I was looking at the patterns, I forgot what the last levels look like in this game. I will not say anything about that.
This game is genuinely terrifying.
I will not say anything about that, chat.
Like, you thought the dinosaurs were creepy. Later on, there are some enemies with such a horrific sound. It's like embedded in my brain.
Oh my days, what's that?
It's a baby raptor. Or, a smaller dinosaur.
Oh, right. It looked more like a lion or something.
No, it's a dinosaur.
Sphinx. Chat, I forgot to bring this up.
Sphinx
There's a Sphinx in this game.
There is a Sphinx in this game, but we're not going to have time to reach there, sadly.
No.
Sadly not. But that is the area where there are some more terrifying looking and sounding enemies, which I'll say nothing more about. Lara's on an adventure, running with her legs.
Look at that little guy jamming over there. With maracas.
Which little guy?
Look at, behind you. Look at it.
Ah! And there he is in the...
What?
Wee. Right, well, I guess I better pull this lever. Oh, no!
Whoa, what's going on, Rose? A veteran over here, chat.
He says, I'm nearly about to die, and I need to save.
Well, use a map pack. There's one like right there as well.
There we go. I was like, let me just deal with these silly wolves first.
Look, Kevin, look at these skeletons in this game.
Oh, I got.
You can go into photo mode as well, yeah?
Oh, no, I was just showing in first person. There you go.
Yeah, look at him.
Wee! Ah, wee! Georgia says, that's a good-looking skelly. If you thought that was a good-looking skelly, imagine what they look like with flesh.
There you go, mind-boggling graphics.
Yeah, I better get some health. But first of all, because I'm a fool, let's do this first. Whee!
How did you know?
Well, that this was here.
Yeah.
Because there's a ring at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, no. I'm being stupid.
How many of you are going to probably get this game at some point as well, chat?
I'm very looking forward to this being like my cozy game.
Yeah.
I've nearly got the platinum for Tekken 8, and Tekken 8 has been like my little play it for a little bit game recently, but once I've got that, then this is going to be my I'll play it for a little bit game. Because sometimes I don't have all the time in the world to commit to a big RPG like Infinite Wealth, and sometimes you just
Ooh.
you just know you got to play something small.
Georgia says it's been added to my wish list now. Yes.
Yes.
You're going to love these games, Georgia. I'm very excited for you.
You know, I am getting scared, so I'm going to have a health, and then I'm going to... There we go.
Well done, Domino, with the Technate plat.
Well done, Domino. Whoop. There we go. Did I save? Yes, I think I did just save. I think I literally just saved.
GB says, I'm for sure going to pick it up.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm so happy to be spreading the word of Tomb Raider. The Queen,
It's
who was
so
Lara
nice
Croft.
to see just the classic Lara Croft again.
It's so
Like
nice
I
to see
said, I
people
love her.
so
She's
happy.
so cool.
So like great to see people so happy that she's returned. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing that's getting me. I'm like, yay! I feel like back in the 90s again. Who remembers the when was it Kellogg's? I think it was Kellogg's had a collaboration with well, I'm guessing with PlayStation, and you used to get those little toys. You had 3 Crash Bandicoots, 3 Spyros, and 3 Lara Crofts. Because I've still got 1 Spyro and 1 Lara Croft toy from that. Yeah, there they are.
Right.
Or it was 2 of each. Sorry, it was 2.
I'm just going to put this in the chat for a second. Just keep going, Rose.
The Crash Bandicoot one, we used to have one of them, but it was like a spinny toy. Oh my!
Yeah, that's the wrong layer. Sorry.
And and I think it like broke or something at some point because we used to play with them loads. But the Lara Croft and Spyro ones, because they were more just like balancing. There you go.
There they are.
So yeah, Lara and Spyro were more like balancing toys, whereas
Yeah, and-
Crash had more of the spinny one at the bottom. That's what we had.
I'm
And
pretty sure you have this one.
Yes.
This one over here.
So I've got that Lara and I've got the Spyro on the left.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I keep putting Spyro facing
Yeah,
towards
you
another
do.
character. Yeah, cool.
So that's
Right.
where they're from. They're from, is it Kellogg's? Yeah, it looks like it is Kellogg or Nestle.
Does anybody in the chat have any of these? Just putting them up for a little bit, just in case someone has like an idea.
TRG says peak cereal.
Can we bring back toys like this? Says Jesse. Absolutely. Please bring them back.
To be fair, I always wish that, like, McDonald's' Happy Meals, they've changed so much compared to when we were kids.
Oh, cute Amazon. What on earth is Lara holding on the top left? I think it's just.
It's like a rope with a hook on it.
Yeah, it's like a hook you hold on to and you glide down. Lame is here. Welcome on in.
Hello, Lame! What? I love how I was just saying, hello, Lame. Hello, Lame. How are you doing? Wonderful to see you.
Karaya, Lame is not late. Come on now.
Lame arrives precisely when they are meant to.
Let me see if I can find those toys that I still have laying around somewhere.
Those toys that
Yeah.
I still have. Oh, do you want to see something cool, Neeks?
Yeah.
So the whole thing about this game is that you're trying to get this artifact, and there's a piece of it.
But you can't get it
Woo!
though.
But alas, for my Lara is so weak and small. Help me.
I think if you just like dive through that hole, you would be able to get it. That was actually perfect.
Hello, Thomas Sakon. Welcome to the stream. I'm Rosie. This is Nico.
Hello.
We are BuddyGames, and we're currently playing Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft.
I'm gonna show you. What is it? What I have as a kid. This is what I was had in my Kellogg's boxes.
I remember those. Oh my
Who remembers
gosh,
these?
that's a flash from the past.
Yeah, a blast from the past.
Blast from the past, a flash
what-
from the past.
What was it does work though. But yeah, what's cool about these is that what is it? I believe all of them are lightsabers from Star Wars characters. Let me just bring back the what is it? The
And
Mr.
hello,
X.
Faith Crisp Barbecue. Oh, barbecue is a great crisp. But
So I believe this one is obviously Mace Windu because purple, right? I believe this one is Obi-Wan.
yep.
This one is Darth Vader over here. This
Guessing
one's
that's
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, it's Luke Skywalker over here. Not sure what this one is, and this is Return of the Jedi with Luke again. Maybe this is Yoda's
Would
or
that
something.
Yoda or Qui-Gon? Because I
Or
remember these.
Qui-Gon, yeah, maybe, but that wouldn't be this one then. I'm pretty sure someone in the chat is much smarter with lightsabers than I am. Sports Dot says Yoda, so I'm guessing this one would be Yoda, yeah.
Ah, it's sorry to interrupt, Neeks, but
The Twitch
I'm
lines
Brian,
are
thank you so
through.
much for the sub. You'll be going in the Book of
Cheers.
Eternity. The lightsabers haven't vanished. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
But you know where I was mentioning some terrifying monsters.
Yes.
Where you make, like, you know, most people just run up here, grab the artifact, and that's the thing. But Lara actually points her gun somewhere here. And she's aiming at
No, look at that!
these mysterious things over here. Now, if you shoot it, you're like, oh, no biggie.
Yo, they look terrifying.
Did you hear the noise it made? I think you literally just... Yeah, that's like the... as well. So these... You come across much later in the game, like more prevalent, or more prevalent, you know, they're more, and they're actually fighting you and stuff. But the noise they made, the first time I heard that, and you don't see them, and you just hear this, terrified me, absolutely terrified me. And I will never, so like that and the T-Rex, it was like, oh, so spooky, very, very spooky. But let's pick up this artifact while we're actually here.
I thought for a second we were hearing the God, what is it? The Among Us violin plucks. I heard them. I bet you heard them too, chat. Yeah. The emergency meeting jingle, or whatever it's called. Showing my age here. Keep going, Rose, quick!
We gotta get out!
Keep going, Rose! The water has a life bar.
It's an ambush!
Ain't nothing personal.
Ain't nothing personal.
That's him.
That's in a later fight. You know, I'm just taking so many bullets. No, I literally just went into the menu. I was about to. I was like, why am I jumping towards him? Why am I just having this? Oh, I've got to do this bit again. I should have saved it before I picked up the artifact. Oh well, it's
Domino says, "Get good."
Yeah, that was a really bad display from me, to be fair.
Which Tomb Raider game has your personal favorite OST so far? This is Lacey Clay. I would have to pick the original.
Yeah, for me, it's
Tomb
this
Raider. Although Tomb Raider 2 has got some jams as well.
Hello, Minotaur as well. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome on in.
It's wonderful to see you here. We're having so many lovely, friendly faces pop in the chat today. It's absolutely lovely to see. Absolutely lovely.
Absolutely lovely.
I don't know why I was like, absolutely lovely.
I don't know why we were in so, like, proper for a second.
Absolutely lovely. It's because Miss Croft makes us sound a bit more posher than usual.
Yeah.
When I want to be careful, I walk.
I think a Minotaur is with Lee. You know what? Lee, is Minotaur your wife?
The wife enters the chat. I love how you make it sound so daunting. But hello, it's wonderful to see you. Wonderful to hear from you again. Thank you so much for coming back. Lee says, no, I am the wife. Give me the sub before you even done anything. I am the wife. I love how Lee immediately knew what you were going to do. I am the wife. Well, I'm going to destroy this mummy again, and maybe we can hear its noises.
I don't even have to explain.
Hey!
Oh my God, Kevin! You just screwed over my transaction. No, it went through. It went through. Hold up.
Oh my God,
Did I just lose out on money? What happened? Whatever. I don't know what happened. Kevin, thank you so much for the gift.
Thank you so much.
I think my bank statements are now like, what's going on? What he paid, but it's rejected.
Yeah,
what's
your
going
bank statement right now is like, we heard that Kevin paid for it.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Yeah, I don't need to explain Minotaur. Enjoy yourself, I suppose.
Lee will be able to explain.
Yeah, Lee would love to explain it to you.
Pardon me, had a hiccup. Richie Redeemed, save the game. I definitely will. I'll save it when I've just... There we go. They've come tumbling down.
Oh, yeah, that was ridiculously loud. I remember.
Oh, I've got caught on the toe. There we go.
Don't you hate it when you get caught in the giant's toe?
Oh, happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Wholesome couple in the chat. We love to see couples.
Yay!
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, I suppose, for the lovely couple.
Or lovely couple.
Dusty! Oh my days! Dusty, welcome in! Oh, dude, super quickly, Dusty and fellow Raiders. My name is Nico. Your name is Rosie.
Hello.
And we're playing Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered, and the code is provided to us by Sandbox Strategies. Yeah, and we're just checking the game out and just reminiscing a lot about the original Tomb Raider. Hope you've been doing well. What game were you guys playing? We have Megan in the chat as well.
Sorry, I just completely broke the suspense. I was like, oh, secret! And I'm like, I've never actually found the secret before.
We have Creepy Nico and Nico. Yow!
Yow!
Yeah, pretty much that, yeah.
Yow!
Have any of you Raiders played the, was it any of the Tomb Raider games?
Wonderful to see you. We were doing Sucker for Love, a horror dating sim.
Oh, nice. For Valentine's Day. That's great.
That's cool. I haven't heard of it.
Did you guys know, we got a lot of new people in there as well, but did you guys know that Lara Croft's birthday is today? She's born on February 14th, 1968, apparently, which now explains why this game came out today. So happy birthday, Lara. Too bad I removed the happy birth emote last week.
Did you remove it literally last week?
Yeah.
Okay, now, Neeks.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
You have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heal and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the Scion. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are, right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece, you say. Where's the rest?
Miss Natla put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natla.
Oh. Yeah, that's what you get.
I will. Yeah, Lara. Yeah, so whereas like the actual PS1, let's just say PS1, like the actual cutscenes for these I believe they're just from the original. Moments like that in-game cutscenes have also been remastered as well, so that's why I was just like, look at this, Nico, it's only remastered.
Lamode, yes it is. It's the original voice actress.
Yes. So the lines are exactly the same. The sound and everything is all the same. It's just got a fresher coat of paint.
Georgia, that's a really good idea. Could you just add me on Discord and just copy and paste what you just said? That is an absolutely good idea. Now that we have so many slots, we can totally reconsider what we have.
Now we have so many slots.
Thank you. Look at her go!
Look at her go. To be fair, if this was me and that like elevator rope, I would fully be yanked. Wow. She has to be really strong in order to hold that.
It's all coming back now.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together now.
Relocated now to St. Francis's
Folly, turn it up
new
quick.
temptations torment me. Rumor amongst
my fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teoken, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Scion, a pendant divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
Beans.
You litterbug.
Musical fruit.
The more you eat, the more you toot. And with that, we're in Peru.
Look at that. Creeper Neko says, definitely better than the early Resident Evil VAs. I will have to admit, though, Neko, I do really like, Barry Burton, voiced by Barry Gerde, which has no correlation, by the way, with Barry Burton's name, with such iconic lines like, "It's Forrest." Oh my God.
Actually, my save's doing better than that one, so I'm actually going to overwrite, even though it's going to say the number of saves is atrocious. But I'm saving over that one because I've got more health packs. Oh, I just bloomin' loaded it. Or did I? Hang on. There we go. You can tell I saved in the exact same spot. There we go. Right, save over that one. And now let's see how many saves it is. Because I'm curious. 19, because
There
for
you
some
go.
reason it just carried it on. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. But for the last few minutes, because I reckon I can show one more thing. Let's just do Lara's
That's a good
home.
shout. Yeah. The little Polaroid noise.
Look, it's Power Wash Simulator. Oh my god.
It's Power Wash. Hold on a second.
I think you want a guided tour.
That took a second. I've seen Jessie Kit clean the Croft Manor out. Hey, hold up a second. That's the girl with the pearl. Go back.
Oh yeah, the
All
piece
these
of art.
famous paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, to your left.
Yeah, where's it gone?
There.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look, Lara just, she knows her art, so, you know, she's just got it just in this big open space.
We need to make a few phone calls.
Lara's got so much space, she doesn't know what to
What does
do
it look
with
like
it.
back in the day?
Oh yeah, let's have a look. I love the sound of the feet running on the carpet. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oops, wrong button, sorry. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready now. Oh yeah, I see.
Look, it's the lady with the pearl earrings! Yay! In her vomit dress.
Yeah, Jesse, it was generally a fun mission to see. We also had the scaffolding and stuff
Okay.
in order to get up.
Let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button.
Press the jump button.
Now press it again
Now
and
press
quickly
it
press
again.
one of the directions.
One of the directions,
and I'll jump that way.
How?
I'm a bit rusty, but like I said, I've played this a lot.
Can you play with the harp?
No, sadly the harp is unplayable. But you can look at it. There it is there. And here it is here. And there it is there. And here it is here.
I feel like if you jump on the piano, it must make a noise.
Anyone who plays piano, what song does this make?
Oh, yeah, good question, I suppose.
Dear buddies, I would like you all to recreate this song, please. I don't understand a note of it, but I want someone to play this, please.
I feel like Lee has got some material over here.
Lee!
Lee!
I'm expecting you to recreate this for me, please.
The main hall. Sorry about the crates.
Sorry about the
I'm having
crates.
some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
Crazy Frogs is TRG.
Look, Lara's so rich she has 2 of the ladies with the pearl earrings.
I don't know how to tell her this, but, you know, one of them might be fake.
No, Lara, I think you might
While
start
still
questioning
pressing
your
forward, press action.
artifact
Full
collections.
TG is on a roll with the suggestions.
Wonderwall. Wee.
It has come to my attention that Christopher Walken was in an
This used to
advertisement
be the
for
ballroom.
a
I
couple
don't
of like
actually
car
run
brands.
everywhere.
Yeah.
When I want to be careful,
yeah.
I walk.
And I should have
Hold
been
down
in
the
that
with the walk
advert,
button
really.
down. I won't fall
I'm
off,
definitely
even if
going
you try
to
If you want to
chroma
look
key some
around,
of them out for
press
the
and hold
future.
the look button. Then press in the direction you want to look. If a jump is too
Wee.
So if you look-
I can grab the ledge and save myself from a nasty fall. If I do a running jump, I can walk to the edge with the white line until I stop. Then let go of walk and tap backwards to give me a run up.
Wee. And then
Press
you go
forward
wee.
and almost immediately press and hold
And then
the
you
jump
go
button.
wee.
I won't actually jump. Right, this is a really big one. So do a running jump exactly as before.
Exactly as before.
Except while I'm in the air,
while I'm in
press
the
and
air,
hold the
press
action
and hold
button
the
to make me
action
grab
button.
the ledge.
Oh, to make me grab the ledge.
Pariah, based on the fact that Rosie can quote it perfectly, I'm
Try to
guessing
vault
it's
up
the
here.
same.
I can't climb up because the gap is too
Oh,
small.
what the? Yeah, no, this is
But
exactly
press
the same.
right, and I'll shimmy
There
sideways
was one earlier
until
when
there
she
is room.
jumps.
Then press
Actually,
forward.
when she jumps to grab the ledge, I think we were talking over it, but she
Tap
goes
backwards,
nice.
and I'll jump off backwards. Immediately press and hold the action button, and I'll grab the ledge on
sounds
the way
painful.
down. Let's go for a swim.
Let's go for a swim.
The jump button and the directions move me around underwater.
And then this is when she goes. I go when we go out the water.
Here comes the line.
Air.
There's air.
Just
So
use
first of all, we
forward
got that.
and left and right.
But that's not the one
to
anyone
maneuver
cares
around
about.
the
We all care
surface.
about this.
Right. Now I'd better take
Now,
off
I
these
better
wet
take
clothes.
off these wet clothes.
I'm glad you talked over it.
Right. Now I better take off these wet
Yeah,
clothes.
she said that, Rosie. You heard it correctly.
Happy Valentine's Day, love.
You had to take it for yourself, didn't you?
Yes, because I am Lara Croft. Next question.
You had to steal that one from everyone.
Oh, I was like, what's in the extras? And it's EULA and credits.
Jessie Kate says, for some reason, when I was young, Laura got caught on something underwater and it developed my fear of swimming in games. No!
Oh no! Was it a shark or a crocodile? Because there are a couple of...
Yeah, I know there's like a weird thing going on if you walk on the rails in, what is it, in the remaster right now that, it, glitches out a little bit, but yeah.
Welcome back. After that grueling
There he is!
Here he is. I thought people might want to see this.
Feel free to explore the rest of the house and gardens.
Don't people find him terrifying because he keeps following everybody?
So he keeps on following you. He goes, and also he's always shaking, bless him. So you can literally be exploring the manor and then suddenly you just hear like this, just coming towards you, and then he will just appear.
He means it well, though.
He does mean well. I do love him. I love him so much, but I have a feeling people want to see me freeze him in the locker.
Yeah, I was about to, Karaya said it. Time to do the thing.
Yeah, time to do the thing. I've got to do this quick before we wrap up the stream.
Yes. You gotta do the thing. So, for those who haven't played Tomb Raider, obviously this butler follows you, but there is a thing that you can do in this game where you can lock him up in the freezer section, and he will freeze up as well, and it's really funny. It's just a thing that everyone did back in the day.
God, I fear that he's gone the long way around. For him, anyway.
Dusty says, "Lock him up!" Sorry, that was really loud.
Where are you, butler? Oh no, I think he's gone around the whole bloomin' house.
Didn't they add a trophy for locking him up? Probably, Chocobo.
I heard they did, but I've locked him up in the freezer in both 2 and 3, and I didn't see a trophy pop up for me. I don't know if you have to do it in a specific way or what, but he just no trophy was popping for me. Where's my butler gone? Butler!
Butler!
We'll call this Butler Lee. Lee!
Why Lee?
Because we want to do a piano cover.
Oh.
Butler! I bet he's going to be around.
Can we not hear his rattling?
Yeah, but I think he's gone literally followed me.
Valatus also says power washing flashbacks appearing.
Oh man, all the famous manner from Power Wash Simulator.
I think Liam is also good. Yeah, Bovinoid. I think we should call him Liam.
Ah, Liam. Yeah, you could be Liam.
Who is the stream dodger today.
Yeah, literally, he's only just walked around the blooming corner. Come on.
Feel free to explore the rest of the house and gardens.
Like, literally, this is how far he got. Come on, I've opened a shortcut for you.
We're going to be here for a bit.
It doesn't usually take that long, but then again, usually I explore the rest of the manor. We will lock you up. Come on. Here he comes.
Did he just fart?
He did, yeah. He does that sometimes when he gets a bit too stressed. When he gets a bit too stressed.
He did it perfectly when the song ended as well. Did you hear that?
I think it's like... Oh no, he didn't fart then. Come on. Come on, Liam. Bovinoid says Liam bringing tango.
Did somebody order tango?
I heard someone redeemed give him a tango. I'm coming. The tango employees weren't available, Mom. He's coming, he's coming. Come on. I'm glad I opened that shortcut.
Oh, Lee, come on now. Crash Medical 1 says his fart is to push him along a bit faster.
Kirby's called him Liam Winston. Come on, Liam Winston. Come on.
Scary noise, Rose.
Well, it is when you're exploring the house and then suddenly you just hear... shake, 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 shake.
Oh, just to rub it in.
You're so... Wait, look what I can do and you can't. I could be doing like the course in this meantime, but I fear he's going to turn around and then all this progress was lost. Come on. And my poor Liam Winston.
We should put some like TikTok footage in the corner or something so that we don't lose the audience attention.
See, this would have been prime time to talk about the Kellogg cereal.
Yeah,
toys.
exactly.
This would have been prime time. Why didn't we think about it before? Come on. The door's just over here. Where are you going?
No!
Why have you gone that way?
TNG, thank you so much, but what is he doing?
Come on. That's the spirit. on. Did you want to play in the sand for a bit? He had no reason.
This better be worth it.
He had no reason to go there. Come on.
There are people out there that are younger than this game, and they're now like, this better be funny, Rosie. This better be the funniest thing in 1996.
Do you want him to explain to you what a telephone book is in the meantime?
Oh my days. Dusty and Raiders, I explained to everyone what a telephone book was, but it backfired on me pretty badly.
Oh, wrong button. And here's the original kitchen. I was thinking this earlier. I love how big these blooming, like, kitchen counters are. Look at this sink.
Mr. Fujiko says, to be fair, it is the funniest thing in 1996.
Like, Lara could have a bath in this sink. Like, it's so big, but it's exactly true.
How is she meant to reach to open the sink as well?
Yeah, she has to fully jump in there. Okay.
Poor Winston, though. How is he going to get the water?
Yeah, poor Winston. How did he make that cup of tea? Why are the pepper mills so big and yet the tea that he's carrying is so small?
Right, here we go. The funniest thing in 1996. It's going to happen now.
Here he comes. Oh.
There's a clock in the freezer.
No, the clock's in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
It's counting his time left in the freezer.
The sink is the size of my kitchen. Honestly, Georgia, same. Right. How could you? How could you? Now, can you go into photo mode for me, please? Can you try to go for the wall? Thank you, Karaya.
Oh, you can't go through the door, Neeks, but... Oops, wrong button.
I think you got to wait for a little bit.
Archduke is loving it. There he is. Oh, bless him. He turned
Yeah,
around.
see? Photo mode, quick. Photo mode, quick.
He turned around.
Oh, now you can see him. He's fully frosted up.
He's turned around. He tried to escape. Oh.
Look at how done he is.
Hang on. Oh, it looks like she sat on the counter.
sit on the what is it? On the plate.
Oh my
god. If you can.
Okay. Oh. Quick. Okay. Wee.
Ah.
Hang on. Wait.
You can make it. Yeah, there you go.
You're croft, my lady.
You're remastered, my sir. Yeah, Citizen Insane says thank you for your service.
BuddyGames are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
love how you
much,
put that in there whilst we're like...
Get it? Cool.
Pretty. Yeah, I get it.
Very clever. The Way of the Ship. Hello, welcome on in. Says, I've heard about this part for years, but it's the first time I've actually seen it. Yeah, because they've added, I think, this frost texture in this version. I don't remember that being in the original, though. Maybe it's like a Mandela effect that you think he froze up in the original, but he never did.
Yeah. Well, no, he never does. Not like, no. So in the original, he's just trapped. The joke was that he was just trapped.
In his mind, he's just like,
I have seen some things in this matter. I want to retire already, please.
I'm just seeing if there's any...
Miss Croft, can we do this outside the freezer, please?
He does come back as well. Like, watch him in a bit. He'll come back. He'll come back. Come on.
I will not come back, Croft.
I've decided to stay frozen.
hey! He was frozen today.
I was frozen today. Come on, Winston. Get out the freezer.
Get out of the freezer, you silly.
Yeah, go on, you silly lemon. I need to close that for the meat. No, come on.
I got comfortable here now. This is my igloo.
Hello from Denmark, says Rack. Welcome on in.
Hello,
we are
Rack.
about to end the stream, but if you want to have a quick 2 cents on this, it's really good. We really enjoyed our time with it, and we just froze up Winston, the classic, if you're familiar with with Tomb Raider. And yes, we're more likely going to play more Tomb Raider in the future. My name is Nico, your name is Rosie, and we're BuddyGames play all those games from PS1
Rack.
all the way to PS5. Oh, really?
Yeah, Rack's been with us before.
Oh, right.
It's been a while,
silly
Rack.
me.
Hope you're doing well.
Silly me. I'm so sorry.
And I'll tell you what, to end this stream, let's listen to a bit of music in our big old hall.
This is what I get for constantly doing stuff behind the scenes.
Now, Nico would like to tell you about the telephone book in our little educational corner.
Have you heard of the thing called a telephone book? And no, it is not a book-shaped telephone.
No, it is not an e-book or
You know those books that the books. You know those phones that you can fold. Right? Yeah. Imagine a tablet, but this tablet you can fold. And no, it's not a phone you can fold. You call that a book. And in that book, there'll be numbers and names.
And multiple pieces of paper.
And no, not because it was that old. It was actually yellow as well.
Well, I hope you like this little educational corner,
Yeah.
but I think it's time for the webcam.
Hello. I still got a cough. Did you know that? I bet it's a jammy dodger.
Just the transitions to...
Liam's going to have a lot of fun with that one.
Oh, Culiamber says, wait, it's not a book-shaped telephone? No, sadly it's not. I'm sorry that you've been misled.
I'm going to do the socials for now. We have got a Twitter and an Instagram. Twitter is the best place to stay up to date with all of our shenanigans on Buddy Games. I've been uploading loads of illustrations over there as well. I did one for today for Tomb Raider and yesterday for Pancake Day. If you haven't seen those yet, please do check them out. We also have a Instagram and a TikTok, as I already said. Instagram and TikTok is a great place if you want to see highlighted content of clips that we have done in the past, as well as behind-the-scenes stuff. We're going to be doing a Lord of the Rings viewing on our Instagram as well. Obviously, we can't show the actual movie, so we're going to do highlight content of that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. People have been enjoying seeing the first two and your reaction towards those. We have got a Blue Sky as well, which is basically Twitter 2.0. Check that one out as well. We have got a Discord. A Discord is a great place if you want to hang out with other buddies, as well as me, you, and Liam. We do loads of stuff over there as well. We've got now a bot set up for daily gaming questions. And we also have loads of GIFs and emotes that you can talk around with as well if you have a Discord Nitro, so consider that. And we have a VOD channel as well. The VOD channel is a great place if you want to have any background content whilst you're doing work or whatsoever. I've seen you guys have been really enjoying the Final Fantasy Rebirth demo that we did last week. That one is on there as well as my art stream last Sunday. Hope you enjoyed that one, by the way. I had a lot of fun drawing for you all and drawing like a little Miffy on a skateboard for Westy on that one. And that's basically it. Rosie.
Well, it's not exactly it, Neeks, because we need to go through the Book of Eternityyy.
Yes. For subs, we've got, here's the Book of Eternityyy, for those who don't know.
Book of Eternityyy.
And for subs, we have got Online Score, Sengui, Young Crumpet, SDR UK, Aries Aston, Purple Says, Hob Italian, TRG Official, Archduke of Prussia, me, I Pariah, and Kevin Scully. Thank you all so much for your support. For the bits, we've got Bandit7512, Riching92, we have got Miss Donny, Archduke of Prussia, Bazooka Banuka, Karai9087, Archduke of Prussia apparently again noted down, well done Nico, the Piggy, TRG Official, and Karaya1987, well noted down Nico. Thank you so much for the bits. And we also had a raid from Dusty. Thank you so much, Dusty, for the raid. And with that, I conclude the book for this Wednesday.
Yes!
Rosie, what's happening on Sunday?
On Sunday, we will be back. It'll be myself and Liam. Are you doing the music? Yeah, you're doing the music now. We will be back. And well, no, I know what you're doing now. We're going to Hawaii.
We're going to Hawaii,
well,
apparently, everybody.
Hawaii, so some of you maybe knew, but Liam, who's the third member of Buddy Games, he has been trying to reach Hawaii in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and I don't know what he's been doing, but he streams and he just doesn't get to Hawaii.
No.
He just hasn't got there, and it's become a bit of a joke. But I will promise you, I will get that boy to Hawaii, and he will be experiencing the open world fun times and mini games there. I guarantee you, he will be reaching there. It's taken him. He streamed it twice or 3 times?
Twice.
He streamed it twice. This will be the 3rd time he streamed it. So to be fair, it's like you get at the end of chapter 2/chapter 3 and stuff like that. But no, TRT, don't doubt me. I will get that boy to Hawaii. I don't know, he streamed it himself, he streamed it with Nico, but this will be my first time doing it on the channel. And also, I'm just excited as well because I get to do Infinite Wealth on BuddyGames here.
Yeah.
So,
Finally, we're delivering on that promise.
yeah, because I haven't been able to do them recently. So if you want to see me melt with Infinite Wealth, then, because it's, I mean, have I told you it's a really, really, really good game? Have I told you that? Have I ever? I don't think I've spoken about it enough. But yes, so come join us there on Sunday. That'll be from 1 p.m. GMT.
Yeah. And with that, I am done with everything. I'm just done with it, right? No, it's just
done.
kidding.
He's leaving BuddyGames.
I'm done for tonight. Thank you all so much for checking us out. Again, thank you so much, Marissa from Sandbox Strategies. Thank you so much for providing us with the code. I hope we delivered. I hope we showed the world how wonderful your video game is. And yeah, that's
Tomb
my
Raider. We
Tomb
love
Raider.
you, Lara
Yeah,
Croft.
there we
Happy
go.
birthday,
She's
Lara
back.
Croft.
Happy birthday, Lara Croft, as well. We'll see you all 1 p.m. GMT on Sunday, and I wish you all a wonderful Valentine's Day, and we'll see you on Sunday, as I said.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.